our Whiskey Wednesdays. I don't know if you can actually hear me. Oh my gosh. Can you guys hear us?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Are you there?
Let's see.
What's up, everybody? I think I can see Park and Sip stop by. What's up, Aiken?
We got Park and Sip. He said, first here, woo woo. Have a great stream. I'm going to be at a PTA meeting. Check in with y'all as soon as it's over if y'all are still live. Thank you so much, Bacon. And then we got Maria. She said, thank you, everyone, for the stream. Appreciate on your way in. Secure your like. Okay, I have to take it off because I can't see. But I just wanted to welcome you guys in with our...
Welcome.
Yes,
Welcome.
with our mask.
Welcome.
Angel's in the house. He said, let's roll. And Angel also said, hello, Maria. I don't know. Who do you think it is? Guess who? Oh, is it Michael Myers or is it Angel today? Who do we have in the house? Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm so glad you guys are able to hear us. I was telling Chilo, we gotta come in with our mask, with our cosplay today. Obviously, we didn't fully dress up because it is way too hot today. Like, I know the temperature started to drop already, but it's still hot in here,
man, it's
right?
way too hot.
Yeah. He's like, I'll keep on the top part at least.
What's going on, everybody?
We should have done your full makeup too.
We probably could have.
Right? Let's see. Now I just want to make sure. I hope that I put the right when it says like the text when it comes in, I want to make sure that I did the right one. Hopefully I don't miss any texts or any chats. And if I do, feel free to add them back into the chat just in case I missed it. Now, I am so happy that you guys are here with us today. We have had a long, would you say weekend so far?
Yeah.
We've been pretty busy.
It's been good. It's been good.
It's been busy, but it's been good. It's a good busy. Let me do this real quick. If you can catch up with the chat. Chilo.
Where did you leave off?
Angel said, okay, seems like a chill day today, so it's going to be Ghostface.
Ghostface.
Got
all
it.
All right.
That's good to know that it's Ghostface today. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope everyone is staying cool. I know it's really, really hot out there. It seems like temperatures are starting to go down. I know today it wasn't as hot. Did you get a chance to see what the temp was today?
No, I didn't.
I think it said
was
86. Let's see right now. I know right now doesn't really count because it's like the sun's already going down. It says 69.
Well, right now it's cooled down. It's a little windy outside. But during the day, it was pretty hot.
It still feels really hot in here, though.
In here.
Yeah, definitely. JJQ is here. She says,
hey, what's up, JJQ?
Rest in peace, James. Yes, definitely. We wanted to talk a little bit about him and kind of honor him a little bit in here today. Let me just... I wanted to pull something up really quick because I just want to make sure that I'm not missing any chats. And if it starts to lag, guys, please let us know so I can make sure that we're
Estamos al 100.
Estamos al 100, sí, como dice Chilo. Let's see. Angel said, just kidding. It's Angel. I have Michael in the spa taking a staycation on the house. That sounds amazing. Can you send me on a staycation?
He's been putting a lot of work, Angel. He's been putting a lot of work, so
yeah,
much staycation needed.
Definitely. Maria also said, saw your kickball vlog. Laugh out loud. I didn't know Chilo was left-handed. He's not.
I'm not left-handed.
Tell them what happened.
So what happened was that my right leg has been giving me some issues, and the first time I kicked it with my right, and it got like, I don't know, I got like a little cramp on the top side of my leg. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna kick a left. I used to play soccer, so I trained with both my right and my left, and so I can kick with both of my feet, but I am right-handed.
And when you were playing, I can't remember. I think it was Henry. Henry was like, is he left-handed?
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
Yeah, because
and he's like, why is he kicking with his left? I was like, I don't know.
And I actually kicked it better with my left than I did with my right.
And that's too funny. Yeah, but it was so much fun.
It was.
I had a great time.
It was awesome.
Everyone in the team was really welcoming. Everyone was like they immediately was like, oh yeah, like we need an extra player because Jimmy wasn't there. So they're like, yeah, if you want to play, like it's better for us because we need an extra player. And
yeah,
Chilo
we were
was
just
like,
going to hang out at the park. We were just gonna go support Bacon and just hang out for a little bit. And they were like, hey, we actually need an extra player. Are you up for playing? I was like, sure, let's go. And I had some extra shorts that were in the car. I went to go put them on real quick, and I was in the game.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed watching you guys. JJQ said last Friday I had 120 here. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I couldn't even hang with, what was it when we went to Palm Springs? Like 102, 103? Or was it 101?
It was a little over 100, and it was brutal.
It was definitely under 105, and I could barely handle it. Like I was like, I felt like I was suffocating a little bit. So 120, that's intense.
I don't know how you do it. I hope you have AC out there, and I hope you're staying hydrated and staying cool.
Definitely.
Or even just going inside of places. If you have to go out inside of stores, they usually have good AC.
Definitely. During the heat wave here, Isa was like, we're gonna go to Target because that's we're gonna hang out at Target for the AC. And I agree with her. I would go too because it is just way too hot. We don't have AC. All we have is a fan, so I'd rather be at the stores chilling in the AC.
They have good AC right there.
Yeah. Maria said, yes, it felt a bit more cooler. The hottest it got was 81. Wow, that's actually a big jump from, what was yesterday, 103?
It was close to 100.
Yeah, that's a big
99.
drop. Like within one day to another. I would have thought it would have been like 96, 95. Angel said we had 99, 100. Yes. For us, that is a start for fresh weather.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I hope it's going to be really cold this weekend. I know that's wishful thinking. Angel also said, hello, JJQ. Good evening. Thank you guys for always welcoming everyone into the chat. Maria said, what? He tricked me.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Actually, I kicked with my left pretty good too, so I just decided to do that one because my right leg, some fell off, so I didn't want to put any strain on it.
Yeah. Angel said, yes, Michael has been working hard lately, but what can we say? It's Michael Myers. Birth months, September, October.
Yeah,
that's right.
Definitely.
Angel said Chilo number 1, and then kickball. Angel said it was good and fresh at Palm Springs today. It was good and fresh in Palm Springs today, because it was 99. I feel like that's crazy for for you guys to say that it's fresh at 99. Angel said Isabel and her Target. I know she loves Target.
She finds an excuse to go to Target every day.
You know what? I used to be like that too. Like, I would literally go to Target every other day, and just to walk around. Actually, before we had kids, that was like our hangout spot.
We would go hang out. We would go see if we find a movie, see if we find a book, see if we walk around, some snacks.
And we lived
in the
so
electronic
close to
section. We'd always live right there, see what's going on.
Yeah. JJQ said I couldn't open the car door. My fingers were burning from trying.
Oh man.
That's crazy. So on Saturday, we went to go help his brother at his restaurant. Excuse me, you didn't even cheers first.
Sorry, my mouth was parched.
Oh, that's a good excuse. And we were there for like maybe 2-3 hours?
Like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, a few hours.
Well, just within the 2 hours that we were there, when we got into the car, our seats are black, and when I sat down,
oh man,
it burned. Like, it actually hurt. It was burning so bad. So, and that was only like 102 or 103. So JJQ, I can't even imagine 120 and you trying to like crazy. Sit in the car or open the door. That's crazy. Angel said, or go to the library, stay in the cool. Yeah, that's a great idea.
That's a great idea. Library always has nice AC going on.
Yeah, I never thought about the library.
And we need to take OB either way. So. And Rex.
Yeah. And our library is pretty cool. It's very chill. Maria said, I was parked at the roof of Mickey and Friends and when I got back to the car, I was sweating and my seat was hot. Yeah.
Hi, Maria.
Oh, Obi heard it.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, Maria.
You have
Hi, Big JJQ. And where's Parking Sip?
Oh, he's not. He just came in to say hello.
He just came here to say what?
Kids wanted to say hi to everybody.
Yeah, he's in a meeting right now, so maybe he'll come back later.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, thank you for coming to say hi. Let's see. Maria says hi, Obi. Hi, Rex. And Angel says we used to go just to chill and read books or spend time at the library to chill in the cold. Yeah, that's a great idea. I don't know why I never thought of that. I think because my instinct is always to go shopping.
Yeah.
I can't help it. Alright guys, so today we are going to drink the twisted tea. I have the peach flavor and Chilo has
the raspberry.
The raspberry.
Right.
I am going to put it in my Darth Vader mug today since we are honoring Darth Vader today. Well, we're honoring James Earl. Is it broken? It is.
What happened?
It's broken. Sorry, guys.
What's broken?
Do you want to go get a napkin? I'll go get it.
Oh, look.
Oh, man. That sucks. Is it broken or did I just pour it wrong?
You just poured it wrong.
Are you sure? Yeah, because it's not.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Maybe it's not broken.
Yeah, I think you just poured it wrong. I don't see it leaking.
Yeah, I don't think it's leaking anymore. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I was like, oh my god. It's not broken. I almost like cried because I love this mug and I don't think they sell them anymore. So yes, today we're honoring James Earl Jones.
For so many reasons. I mean, for those of you familiar with Star Wars, he was the voice of Darth Vader, but he also came out in a bunch of other classics. And
Yes.
one of our favorites, at least for me, was Darth Vader, obviously, but he also came out in one of our favorite movies, which is one of my favorite movies, which is The Sandlot. And he was a great actor. He had a long career, and it's just sad, when a classic actor like that, a historic actor comes, something happens like that. It's a sad thing, but he lived a long life. I think he was
93 Yeah.
years, so
and it's crazy because that's our childhood, so all the actors from our childhood are now older, and so it's sad to us because that's what we grew up with, right? And so for him, we grew up with Lion King, The Sandlot, Star Wars. There were so many other movies that he came out with. My biggest ones are those: Star Wars, obviously, The Lion King, and Sandlot. But he was also in
Coming to America. Oh yeah.
Coming to America. Yeah.
Maria said The Lion King for me, and Coming to America.
Yeah.
JJQ said Field of Dreams. Yeah, that's the other one that I wanted to mention. The baseball one, I believe it was.
Field of Dreams?
Yeah, Field of Dreams.
Oh, Field of Dreams. Yeah, that's right. That was in 1989. Sorry, let me go back into the chat really quick. Maria said, library got so many benefits. Mine even got 3D printing machine.
What? You gotta check that one out.
Whoa. And anyone can use it? Because I'm about to go. Like,
well, we probably need a library card, but who knows?
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Angel said, well, the good thing about the library is that it's free. Laugh out loud. Free 99.
Yeah, I love the library.
I
used to go to the library all the time. I haven't been recently, but we used to go all the time.
Yeah, really quick, I just want to say hi to George and Jackie. JG Voyages are in the house. They said, hello, friends. Hi. I hope you guys had an amazing day.
What's up,
at
George?
Universal today. Going back to the library, our library also has tools.
Yeah.
So we've gone to get the
tool.
beam finder.
We had a stud finder.
Oh, stud finder. That's what I meant.
They have a bunch of stuff though. You can rent if you don't have any tools and you just want to do like a small project at home. They lend pressure washers. They lend drills. If you need screwdrivers. If you need, there's a bunch of different tools that they lend now. And so if you have a library, you can just go and reserve it, and they let you borrow them. I think it's like 7 or 10 days, and then you return them. And it's pretty awesome because if you only have to use it for a limited amount of time and you don't want to have to go buy it, then it's a good resource to use.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, I had to go put some chapstick because my lips were really dry. Can we cheers now?
All right.
Sorry if we started talking and I forgot. Cheers, guys.
Salud, guys.
My mouth was dry too.
You need to drink some.
Yeah. Angel said, oh, we read that one already. Maria said, Chilo D and I need to go shopping at Disney. Yes.
Maria. Those shopping things. Shopping is not in my vocabulary.
I can't help it. I love to grab little things. Like sometimes, even if I just go to the Dollar Tree or like before the 99-cent store, and I would just grab like
those stores
things.
are dangerous too, because then you're like, oh, it's just $1. Oh, it's just $2, and then you get like 3, 4, 5 things, and it's like $15, $20, man.
Like Five Below.
Yeah, Five Below is dangerous too.
Oh my gosh, I love.
Like, oh, it's only $5. Oh, it's only $3.
And then
you get like 5 or 6 things, and it's like $27. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah. JJQ said, hey Rex, hey OB, and then she said, hey D and Chili. You haven't called him Chili in
we started off right, and now Okay, now.
I know. I was like, you haven't called him Chili in such a long time that I was starting to miss it. I was like, wait, where's Chili? She said didn't say my proper hellos. Mufasa, yeah, that's that.
Yeah,
I think
that was a classic one.
I think Darth Vader and Mufasa are like the two biggest characters that he's well known for. Maria said Lion King for me and Coming to America. He was also in Field of Dreams. So yeah, you read that one, huh? I'm sorry. The Lion King, yeah. JJQ said, now I know how my dad felt when actors he used to watch dies. It's like you see these actors in movies or shows, then they're gone. Yeah, and especially when they're so good at their art. Like, I'm really bad with names, but the one that played the Black Panther, what's his name?
Oh yeah, that he passed away. I think he had cancer.
Yes. Let me look him up because I really want to get his name. And it's something I think I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, of course that's his name.
It's
Chadwick Boseman or Bosman, yeah. He was so good, like so good. And to hear about his passing, like
he was so
even
young.
though he was so young, so what now when you see the movies, like you, for me at least, I think like, man, like he was so good and he left so young, and that's really sad, especially when it has to do with an illness like cancer,
Yeah.
you know, and at that young age. That's really really sad. Angel said, I seen George and Jackie been putting in work on YouTube. Yeah, keep it up, guys. Yes! Guys, if you guys have not followed JG Voyages, go ahead and check them out on Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube. They started doing vlogs, so make sure that you guys check them out. They just got their passes for Universal Studios, so they're gonna be vlogging from there a lot recently. From now on. George said we had fun staying cool watching Kung Fu Panda. Oh yeah, for sure. That's another reason why we like going in there.
It's cool. Anything that's inside during the heat. Woo.
Like when we went to Disneyland, we were like, oh, usually we're like, oh, we'll go on rides. Like it's not a big deal. And we went in and we're like, oh yeah, let's go to the next one because the fresh air just felt so good. And as soon as you stepped out, like the heat would hit you in the face.
And I went to the restroom and I stayed underneath.
Oh,
I was like this. I took a little longer. I put water in my face and I was just like this underneath because it was blowing really cool air. It was awesome.
You're so funny. Maria said, well, my library is not part of LA County, but in the LA areas, in the LA, there's a library that has even instruments to check out or even machines to convert your VHS to files.
No way.
I need
We've been
that
looking
machine.
for that machine because we have some VHSs that we want to convert.
Yeah, my mom, she gave me one VHS and I've had some for like a long time already that I've been wanting to convert because I want to share some of those videos of when we used to go to Universal Studios and Knott's and Disneyland. But the Disneyland one is really I ended up buying a
It's
VHS.
very pixelated. It's very old, so
Yeah, and this was my mom.
and grainy and like it's not,
like nothing.
it's not like
is
4K or HD 1080 type of thing
well,
like they have
obviously
now.
it was back in the 80s.
It was back 90s.
No.
Yeah.
One of the videos I think is from maybe. I don't know. I gotta look at it. Maria said Oh no, sorry. Oh yeah, she said I thought the mug was broken. Laugh out loud. I know, me too. I'm glad it's not. It's not leaking anymore. So I think I just poured it wrong. JG Boy just said shopping day at Universal tomorrow. D and Chilo, let's go.
No, thank you, George. No, thank you.
Angel said $1 equals 100.
Yeah.
Definitely at the 99-cent store all the time. Like you pay and you're like, wait, how is it $50? Like I only got 5 things, but then you're in reality you have literally 50. And now it the prices went up, so
inflation is hitting us hard, man.
Yeah. Oh, JJQ had it. She said Chad, I think. Yeah, Chadwick. Maria said, what's your guys' favorite scene from James's movies? That's a great question.
You know, I was looking up some of his stuff, and
from the Sandlot?
Yeah. This is one of my favorites. Actually, I looked it up because I was reading about him, and so in the Sandlot he says, "Remember, kid, there's heroes and there are legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. Follow your heart, kid, and you'll never go wrong." I always love that when he says that to them, because he's basically letting them know, like, if you follow your heart, you won't go wrong. And I think that is something that we need to instill in kids, that they need to believe in themselves, follow their heart, and they can never go wrong.
That's a great quote that you brought up. I'm gonna stick with yours.
I like that one.
Yeah. George said, so while filming the movies, he was in a lot of pain. Also, that's why some movies were pushed back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I did hear someone saying that when he was filming, like people were talking about how much weight he had lost already, and people were criticizing him, not even realizing that he was sick. And until he passed away, people were like, oh, like,
that's why.
Yeah, like the saddest part is that people were criticizing him, saying that he was on drugs, or that because of how much weight he was losing.
He looked a lot different, that's why. And so people just made assumptions, but I don't think he was very public about what he was going through, and so
of course not. But again, his talent to be able to continue making the movies and push through, like that's how you know you have talent. Angel said yes. JJQ, I'll be in and out of the chat. I have a couple of things to take care of. No worries, JJQ. Thank you so much for joining us. Maria said, call Chilo for all the cooling spots at Disneyland. Oh yeah, for sure. He'll know all of them. And he'll especially say
the bathroom was the best, actually. The bathroom was the best. It was right underneath, like, the doorway, and I had water there, so I was putting water in my face and in my neck, and I was just like this.
It's so funny.
The AC was just hitting me. And then in one of those, I had taken Rex and Obi, and I was still right there, and they ran off, and I was like, wait a minute, man. And Rex ran off, and Obi just waited for me right there.
Yeah, whenever I was going into the restroom, I was like, the water was so cold, I kept like splashing it on my head so that I can stay cool too. And I took one of those cooling towels, and I completely forgot to bring it out. I left it in the backpack the whole time. I should have, at least for one of you guys, use it. I forgot. Maria said, if I find the info, I'll send you the DM. The info for what?
Oh, for the library.
Yeah, please. That'll be awesome. George said the internet is a fun but scary place.
It sure is, man. It sure
Definitely. It is very scary sometimes. Maria said, if you are a new viewer, feel free to join the chat by subscribing. Everyone is welcome on this stream, and lock in your like. We appreciate. Yes,
we appreciate
thank
you guys.
You so
thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you, Maria. JG Voyages, buy a cooling towel. They work magic. Yeah, I had one.
She had one in the bag, and she gave me a different one, not the cooling one. And
I'm
I had
sorry.
it for a little bit, and I put it on my neck, and in one of those things, I think I just dropped it. So it stayed in Disney somewhere.
Oh yeah, you lost
The one
it,
I had, the
huh?
one that you gave me.
It was my dinosaur one too.
Wow.
So look, maybe that's why I didn't bring out the cooling one, the cooling towel, because he probably was gonna drop it and lose it.
I didn't tell you right away, so.
George said, "Never mind, you have one already." Yeah. Jimmy's in the
What's
house.
up,
He
Jimmy?
said, a quick hi, bye, and like from Texas. Hope you guys are doing good, and special thanks to Chilo for playing as me at kickball.
Yeah, man. Everybody was calling me Jimmy replacement.
They were like,
Let's go.
Jimbo, run. It was
Thanks for
so
stopping
funny.
by, Jimmy.
Yes, thank you so
I
much.
appreciate it.
I hope you're having an amazing time in Texas, and I hope you're staying cool. I don't know if it's the weather out there is better than over here. I know usually it's more hot, but who knows?
It depends on where you are too, because the compa Dave was over there and
It was raining.
It was raining hard.
It was like flooded almost.
Yeah.
The street that he was on, it was flooded.
It was like
So that means it was raining for a while.
real fast. Yeah,
Yeah.
real hard. I mean, real hard.
Jimmy said, way less hot than LA, Maria. What? That's crazy. Did you guys get rain where you're at? Maria said, Chilo was missing the facial hair. Maybe next time bring the hair too.
Maria.
And George said, lesson learned. Give Chilo the cooling towel for 30 seconds. That's it. He's cut off.
Oh,
I
man.
agree. 30 seconds.
I needed it all day, man.
30-second increments. And it's true because I don't remember where we went one time and he was using it. He had it around his neck and it was starting to fall off. And I kept like trying to put it on him and I'm like, do not lose this one.
No, they work very good. So I would have noticed that one. The other one that you gave me the first time was smaller. And so I had it like right here. I put it inside of my shirt, and I was walking with it. And one of those, I may have just bent over, gone this or that, and it fell, and I didn't even notice it until we were walking out, and I was like, man.
Yeah. Jimmy said, yeah, it's less hot for sure, and avoided the hurricane here in Houston. The showers we got here been like 30 seconds of heavy rain and then it stops. Dang.
Okay, so it is raining out there.
But heavy rain. So maybe that's why. I think the compa's in Houston too, huh? Do you know
I'm not
what
sure
part
if he's in
he's in?
Houston or he's in Dallas.
Isn't that next to each other?
No.
I don't know. I never been to Texas. Well, I have been to Texas. But we just drove by real quick. Maria said the crochet.
Chilo facial hair. No, thank you, Maria. We're not running experiments over here on me.
Chilo, roll up or start the vlog looking like Jimmy. Oh my god. So funny thing, I actually have crocheted a beard. Remember I made that for Robert?
Yeah.
I made him like a hat. I think I have a picture of it.
Yeah.
And I made him a beard because he was always trying to grow a beard, but it would never grow even.
Yeah.
So we would always make fun because, like, this was empty, and then he would grow, like, the goatee, and then, like, his sideburns, but the middle was always empty. And so we would always, the guys would make fun of him. And so one day I'm like, okay, let me just make him a beard, and I used, like, that fuzzy yarn. So it looked like a real beard, huh?
It did.
Like from afar.
I think you do have a good picture of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for it. I always say I'm gonna look for these pictures, and you guys.
It's just been a long time.
My brain is always all over the place. I forget things immediately. So if you guys ever want to see something that I say I'm gonna bring up, like, remind me please, because I do forget from time to time. Jimmy said yes. What Maria said. All right. Well, like, when are you coming back, Jimmy? Let us know. Maria said, I have stayed away from the news because of today. Did not know there was one that's hitting maybe New Orleans.
Oh,
too.
man.
That's scary.
It is. Oh, Hopefully everybody's okay out there.
Yeah, definitely. JG Voyagers, with all the hair I have right now, I'll shave it off, Chilo, and give it to you, and we can glue it on. That's so funny. Jimmy said, yeah, it should have hit Louisiana by now. Like right now?
Dang.
Oh my gosh, my prayers are for everyone out there because, you know, they've already gone through a really bad hurricane. Maria said, Chilo, she's got the materials and she ain't shopping for it. That's right. I do have the materials already. Maybe I can whip one up before Friday.
No, I don't think so.
Maria said, okay, it's a done deal, D. Get them needles ready. You got it. I'm gonna make him a beard.
They're very hot. It's very hot to wear that, so
just a quick wear, like just wear it for like 5 minutes and then
it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. We'll see. We'll see if you find the yarn for it.
We got the doctor in the house. He says, What's up,
bro?
guys?
How's it going, man?
All hail Lord Vader. That's right. We are here for Darth Vader today. Chilo was wearing his whole helmet, but it's so hot in here that we took it off like almost immediately.
Take this out too.
Put it on real quick just so they can see it. And I had my stormtrooper. Alright. It's just so hot in here to wear it. Let's see.
And we can't talk.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys were
really
able to hear
anything.
us when we were wearing it at the beginning. You don't have to leave it on if it's too hot.
It is too hot.
You could put it back on later.
Put it to the side. Yeah, it is hot because I started.
Jimmy said, enjoying the Texas barbecue.
Ooh. Man. I want some of that Texas barbecue.
Yeah, send some over, like FedEx it or something. Jimmy said, and I get back late Sunday night. Oh, okay. So you're still gone the rest of this weekend then. See? Then we need to make you a beard so you can sub for Jimmy again. Raul said, R.I.P. James Earl Jones. Yes, definitely. Angel said, who's ready for the fight?
I'm ready, man.
I'm ready. I am so excited. The doctor said, I need a Vader helmet. So awesome. Yes. So they have one at Disneyland.
They do.
Did you see it? And that one's obviously better now because it's like a one-piece helmet. This one that we bought, it's from the 90s or 80s, I think. I don't remember.
90s, I think.
I found it at a flea market, brand new, still in box. And I think it was like $25 or like $20. And I told Chilo, I'm taking it.
This was a while ago.
Oh yeah, this was before we had OB. So this was like 10 years ago. When Chilo used to take me to the flea markets all the time. He doesn't take me anymore.
Well, that's before we had kids, man.
Well, not only that, but they're more expensive now. So the flea market that we used to go to was $5.
We used to have like
to get in.
We used to find really good deals. Mm-hmm. It was like very affordable to get in, and we would do that on Sundays sometimes to go hang out.
Yeah.
And we would find little knickknacks and stuff, but you know the kids came along and our priorities changed. So
yeah, and it's more expensive now. So now to go, we would have to pay 30 something, maybe almost $40 just to get in, and then whatever you spend inside.
Yeah. Because
I don't know if Rex pays, but Obi pays already.
And the thing about it too is that a lot of vendors now, because of the internet, they see how much it's worth, and they try to sell it to you for what it's being sold online, and that's like, I came here to get a deal.
For.
Yeah, I came here to get a deal, and you're trying to sell it for what it's being sold online. If I wanted to pay that price, then I would have bought it online and not came here.
And saved myself the entrance fee.
Yeah.
Like that's shipping basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so we don't go anymore. But I'm curious to go to some like out of state. Like
Well,
Texas,
yeah.
like Washington, Oregon. I like to watch those shows of the I think it's called American
It's called
Pickers.
American Pickers.
Oh my gosh, those shows bring me so much joy. You okay?
Yeah.
And so if I can go uh what to flea markets all the time. I blanked out, sorry. If I can go to flea markets every weekend, I so would. I love vintage things. Like I love searching for things like that.
Yeah. Have any of you watched that show, American Pickers? Let us know if, or the Antiques Roadshow. Sometimes they come out with some good things there too. But American Pickers is a show about two guys that go around the country driving to, the different things that they find. Houses, they used to come into a lot of houses and they just find random things and they'd buy them and obviously sell them.
Yeah. My pin keeps poking me in my ear. Maria said you need to do a reel with that. With the beard or with the helmet? Because maybe we could do both. Angel said Michael versus Vader. Let's go. Joke of the day.
New series coming soon.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, Angel. Let's do it.
All right. We got you. Angel said Jimmy balling out there, living life around the world. That's right. That's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it.
Jimmy said, I'm the real Mr. Worldwide Angel. Justin is in the house.
What's up, Justin?
Thank you for coming in. He said, I didn't know you're live. Yeah, we've been going live every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Yeah, and I think we're definitely going to stick to the schedule. Maybe...
It works for us.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do Sundays here and there from time to time. But Wednesdays, I feel like it's like that boost that I need to get me through the rest of the week. Yeah, like I get excited for Wednesdays now, as opposed to like before the week was so long, and then I'm like Friday, it's still 3-4 days away, and now it's like, oh, Monday, okay, Wednesday's almost up. Like I get excited. So every Wednesday, guys, 7 p.m. Angel said, Jimmy, yes, bro, I agree, definitely. If you can take at least one trip, it doesn't even have to be out of state. Like if you can just take a trip to Palm Springs, for example, like somewhere you can drive to easily, do it. It's so rewarding to just get out of your normal everyday
and
life.
There's so much to do here in California alone. I mean, it's up and down the coast. Central California, Northern California, Southern California. There's an endless amount of things that you can explore just in this state.
Yeah.
And all the surrounding states have awesome things too. So glad that you're able to do that.
Yeah. Maria said flea markets is more like collectors hunting. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, that's basically. We always used to find a lot of little things there.
I would go hunting for Star Wars things. Like that's where I got a lot of my.
I think we found some Toy Story stuff there too.
Yeah, I used to go hunting for Toy Story and Star Wars. We would do some Jurassic, but not so much. Like we would find things here and there. Yeah. But my main reason for going was always Star Wars and some Toy Story.
Yeah.
The doctor said, how much is the Vader helmet at Disneyland? I'm not positive. I'm not positive, but I think it's like it's either 150 to almost 200. I know it's definitely over 100. But it's a really cool helmet. Maria said, hi, we ready for you, to Justin. Real for both, yeah, for the beard and for the
So it's $90.
Oh, 90? The Disneyland one?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? Oh yeah, it's at the. They have it at
But
online
it's out
too.
of stock, so they don't have it.
Oh yeah, it's the Black Series.
It's the Black Series.
Okay, so regular price is 120.
120.
But they do still have it at Disneyland. So it's out of stock online, but they do still have it at Disneyland. And that it is a 2-piece as well.
It's still a 2-piece. See.
Yeah, it's a 2-piece as well. And it comes with the neck piece too. Like the voice changer.
Yeah, I think it's a voice changer.
Mhm.
Yep, it's a voice changer.
Oh, that's not bad. I think when the Stormtrooper one came out, I think it was like 150 if I remember correctly. I don't remember.
I'm sure it's gonna go up now that James Earl Jones passed away.
Probably.
probably gonna
Like
go
people are gonna want to buy it. Maria said, "Please lock in your likes, friends." Yes,
Thank you, Maria.
so much,
Thank
Maria.
you so much.
She said, "Don't forget San Diego kids free for the month of October, so lots to do in California." Wait,
What to do free in San Diego?
like
Maria?
for the zoo and stuff? Because I've been wanting to take them to the San Diego Zoo. That would be so cool, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what she's talking about. San Diego kids are free the month of October.
I
Alright,
hope
maybe
it's
we gotta
the
plan,
zoo.
Maybe we gotta
Yeah.
plan something for San Diego, because if it's free, I'm always down to go.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's budget friendly right there.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. So, the doctor said yes. The zoo in San Diego is free for kids in October. We definitely have to go. Oh, I for sure am gonna look for it. We've actually been wanting to take them to the zoo in San Diego. I heard it's a lot better than the
Kids Paradise.
LA one.
All October long, kids eat, stay, and play for free, while parents enjoy great deals and big time savings at attractions and more unforgettable family memories right in San Diego.
That's awesome. We should definitely take them. And Legoland? No way. What? SeaWorld too?
SeaWorld.
I'm not a fan of SeaWorld. I won't go to SeaWorld, but I will definitely go to Legoland and to the zoo. Ooh, thank you guys for letting us know. I'm definitely gonna go check it out. Yeah.
We're definitely gonna check some things out. What to do in San Diego Zoo.
Yeah. I love taking the boys on new experiences and like for them to explore. Right now they're really big on hiking. They've been asking when we're gonna go hiking again, and it's just been too hot that we haven't done it, but hopefully as soon as it starts cooling down,
Probably
we'll start doing it again.
Towards the end of September, maybe October.
Yeah. So going back to James Earl Jones, is there another movie that you really enjoyed that he was in?
Only the Field of Dreams. I remember that one because it was a baseball one.
I remember watching Conan the
Barbarian?
The Barbarian. Yeah, I watched that a long time ago when I was young, and that was a crazy movie. I feel like he was like,
I don't remember that one. I remember Conan, but I don't remember him in that movie.
Yeah, he was in that movie. I forget what his name was in the movie, that Theos or something like that. But there's a scene where he like the mom, and that scene is so intense to me. I was like, I haven't seen the movie in a really, really, really long time. Like it's been years. But again, like he's so good that he puts that scare into you with just his voice alone, right? Like his voice was so deep. Maria said, yes, San Diego kids free the whole month of October. Know this because I've run cruise groups leaving from San Diego, and we share all of the tips for October.
Oh,
okay,
awesome.
we need to like message so you can let me know like all the fun stuff I can take the boys to do. Raul said yes, it was a lot cooler today. Oh my gosh, it was, but I feel like it's still, like in here at least, it's still really hot.
Mm-hmm.
Maria said Sandlot James was scary until they got to know him. I think we all have that one neighbor that creeps us out, but once you get to know them, they have stories.
They sure do.
Yeah.
They sure do.
Did you ever have a neighbor like that where you used to live?
Yeah.
Who? Where you used to live where?
Over there in Cardin,
Okay.
in West LA.
Who?
It was this older gentleman named Roger, and he used to walk around the neighborhood all the time.
Oh, but he didn't live on your street?
Yeah, he lived on the street. He lived like 4 blocks down,
Okay.
and he always used to stop by. He was an older guy. We were teenagers, and he always used to tell us about how the neighborhood used to be, how it's changed, and what he used to do. He was retired already, but he was always active around the neighborhood. Like he was always walking by back and forth.
But he was scary, like
He wasn't scary, but
intimidating?
he was, yeah.
or-
Like when you saw his face, like he was older. He had gray hair. He used to walk around with a hat, and we were literally like, you know, we were kids. So when you see somebody, he was tall,
Mhm.
and we're short, you know. So,
Yeah.
but he was cool. Once we got to know him, and he saw that we lived there, and like he would be like, oh, he would see us play around, and he would see the group of us there, and he would talk to us and stuff. But it was a little like, you know,
Intimidating.
yeah, a little bit.
We had a neighbor when we used to live on Shenandoah, and he was this really tall, like buff guy, right? And he was definitely intimidating at first. Like, I don't know if I would say that he was scary, but he was, and he had like a deep voice too. But he was so nice and so awesome. It was him and his wife, and they lived in the single, like is that what it's called? The single? And his wife was pregnant. And I remember, I guess because she was pregnant, like they used to like invite me to their house, and like they would let me, like they would give me lunch and let me, like they would tell me stories and stuff. I don't remember everything, but what I always remember is that he would take me to the back room where he had all the Star Wars figures, like all of them lined up. And I would always be like, can I have one? And he would give me the look like, no. These are for my boy when he grows up. And I always think of them because I think that's where my Star Wars obsession started. Like it kind of started there because I thought it was so cool that he had everything in packages. Like nothing was open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a friend like that too that lived on the block right there.
With Star Wars too?
He was an older guy too, and we knew one of my friends. It was his neighbor, and one day they invited us. He's actually the first one that took us to the movies to go watch Star Wars, and so we got invited into his house, and he would always have little gatherings right there, and he the same thing.
A
Just like
bunch
you
of
have right there, he had them on the wall, and they were all in their individual packages, and I always used to admire, like, man, like he had so many dang toys, and he said he had a bunch more in the bag, so I never got to see the whole thing, but even those, he didn't used to let anybody touch them.
yeah, I like he would get like I
He'd be
couldn't
like,
even
"No
like
touch,
get
no
close.
touch."
Yeah, and I respected that, right? Because my dad was like that. He was a collector too, not a big collector, but there was like little things that he would collect, and he would always tell me like, you can't touch that. That's not for you to touch. So I was already used to it, and I think that's why they would invite me over, because they knew that I was respectful and I wouldn't touch any of the toys. But Lord Jesus, did I want to open them. Like, I was like, can I have, I think C-3PO at that time, because it was gold and like shiny, and I was like, I want to open that one so bad. Let's see, Maria. Oh, I read that one already. The doctor said, love The Sandlot.
Yeah,
Me
man, it was
too.
one of our classic movies growing up, and it's just one of those, like, favorite American pastimes, like those kind of movies.
Yeah.
That, when kids used to play outside and we used to go to the park, and it was like parents were like, all right, make sure you come back when as soon as those lights come on, as soon as it gets dark, you need to come back home. It was just one of those kind of movies.
I love that.
We still watch it from time to time.
Oh yeah, we watch it all the time. Like especially with Obi, because he was playing T-ball,
Every time
so we would show it to him so he can understand the game and what it's about. And I think for him, it's easier to understand because there's kids playing.
Yeah.
So it like he resonates with it more than to watch like a Dodgers game, because the Dodgers game for him was kind of like,
he didn't really understand it. When we took
he
him
does now though.
Yeah,
Like, he gets excited now.
And when we took him to a Dodgers game, then he would ask questions about the game, but he still didn't fully understand it.
Yeah.
So now that he plays it more, he understands it a little bit. He has questions.
Yeah. Maria said James did have that deep voice that scares, but when he smiles, forget it. He seems like the teddy bear.
Yeah.
I agree. So I don't know if anyone knows, but he also was the narrator for The Simpsons, the Treehouse Horror, or what is it called? The Treehouse Horror show. I hope I'm saying it right. Let me look it up. And a lot of people were like saying how he made it spooky because of his voice, because he was the narrator.
Yeah, he had a natural deep voice.
Yeah. Let me see. Simpsons. I think it's called, I know I should know this, but Treehouse Horror Show. Is that what it's called? Do you guys know? Yeah, but regardless, like, his voice was so good. And I can, whenever I read a quote, like a Darth Vader quote, I can hear his voice in my head. And I think that that's going to live on forever, right? Like, in people that are, in fans, obviously, it's going to be amazing. Maria said, we are 8 likes away from Pinky Up. Oh my gosh, guys, I cannot believe it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for always showing us love. And I'm ready to do that Pinky Up. So let's see if we can get there. Now, talking about how we started liking Star Wars, I really want Chilo to share how he started getting into Star Wars. And meanwhile he gets here, I'll tell you guys my story. Not only was it that neighbor that had the collection and he kind of like made me be interested in it, but my dad bought one of the movies for us. He bought the Phantom Menace, and I think we had Revenge of the Sith maybe, or Attack of the Clones. Actually, I think it was Attack of the Clones. And my sister would always make me watch the movie. Like, every time I would tell her, do you want to watch a movie with me? And immediately she would be like, let's watch The Phantom Menace. And it would drive me so crazy, but I learned to love it, that then I got hooked, and that's how I started collecting and being into it. And then, you know, you get older, you forget, and you start doing other things. And when I met Chilo and he told me that he loved Star Wars, like, I think that's what, like, brought us together, right?
We were a little nerdy about it. That's
like, as soon as he told me that he loves Star Wars, I was like, okay, like, tell me more about it. What do you like? Like, how did you get into it? So I was just sharing of how I got into it. Do you know? Do you remember, like, what made you get into it? What did you first watch? Did you watch it in the theater?
It was that neighbor. My
his
friend's
because
neighbor,
of collection?
Yeah, he first, like, they invited us. It was my first, like, sci-fi movie that I went to go watch ever at the movies. And because he was so into it, we watched the movie before that. I'm trying to see which movie it was. Well, regardless, it was in the one that I watched the first time was I was in high school, so I would have been early 2000, and it would have been the Attack of the Clones.
Mm.
And we watched the one prior to that at his house because they were wanting to get ready for the new one. So he had invited me, my friend, the other neighbor, and that's when we first saw that he had the entire collection. So we all went to his house. It was right there across the street, and we were watching the movie. And then that's when they invited us to go watch the actual movie at the theater. And what I found most interesting about it was that I saw people dressed up, and I saw like
when you guys went to the movie,
yeah, like I saw adults dressed up, and I thought that just was, I thought it was cool. Like adults, teenagers, kids, like everybody was dressed. Not everybody, but a lot of people were dressed up.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember he's like, "Oh, we have to get there early to make sure we get a good seat." And so we were standing in this long line. We got there like, I remember we got there like at least an hour and a half, 2 hours early. And I was like, "Why are we leaving so early?" And they were like, "We went to the Man Theater right there in Culver City." And I was like, "Why are we leaving so early?" And they're like, "Because there's gonna be a long line." And I didn't know, but he knew. So he was much older than us, and he was a family friend of my friend. And so they were like, "Yeah, we'll go." And sure enough, we got there like 2 hours early, and we weren't even. We were not anywhere near close to the beginning of the line. The line wrapped around the corner, and I was like, "Man, is this that popular?" Like I had no idea. But I think one of the coolest things was that I saw that people were dressed up.
And that's what made you love it?
Yeah, that's what made me started getting into it. Like after that movie, like he would invite us over. And every time like he would talk about Star Wars. Like he was just a huge fan of Star Wars. What's up, buddy?
I made him something already. You just need, it's still warm. It's so funny that he mentioned that because I think that's back then, and I could be wrong, I don't know, but back then I feel like Star Wars was the only movie that people would dress up for. I don't think, like now you see people dress up for other movies. I've seen Beetlejuice just came out and people were dressed up for that. Toy Story, when I went to the Toy Story marathon, like I didn't fully dress up, but I was like in I was in like full Toy Story outfit, but it wasn't like a cosplay. But you see that more often now. Like people were full cosplay when they went to go see the Beetlejuice, and I think that's so freaking cool. I'm a huge fan of dressing up. Like, don't invite me to a Halloween party because like I will for sure show up in a costume, even if people are like, yeah, it's just a Halloween costume, no one's dressing up. I will still show up in a Halloween costume. Like, I do not care. I will wear a costume anytime, any chance that I get. I love dressing up. Maria said, it totally gave you guys something to talk about, having Star Wars in common. Yeah, it really did. So, I remember asking him, like, what's your favorite character? And he was like, Yoda. Immediately, Yoda. And I thought to myself, Yoda? Like, why Yoda? To me. Like, yes, he's cool, but I always thought Darth Vader was the coolest. And when he told me, and I'll let him tell you guys, like, I don't know, like, it just gave me that little spark where I was, like, interested. I'm like, okay, like, I want to hear more. So who's your favorite character?
It's Yoda.
And why?
Yoda's always been my favorite because he was the one that was portrayed as the wise Jedi, the one that had been through, I guess, he's the oldest. He was in the council, and that one time that I saw one of the movies when he fought, it like blew my mind because he would always walk around with his little cane, and then all of a sudden he pulled it out, and he fought, and I was like, oh man, that's so dope. Like I couldn't with him, so he became my favorite.
So I started getting obsessed with like collecting Yoda things, not for myself but for Chilo. And it's so funny because we're like, I feel like we've always been opposite in everything. He likes to read books. I like to do crafts or watch movies. Like, he's more chill. I'm more loud. Like, we've always been the opposite, and I think that's what was intriguing to me because I'm like, I'm the dark side and you're the light side.
All the time. All the time. I have to shine my light on her all the time.
Okay, no. Maria said, yeah, I don't think people would dress up back in the 80s. No, but they would dress up for Star Wars. Like, I remember watching videos of people lined up and they were in their Jedi.
Yeah, I don't remember going to a movie back then where people dressed up.
Yeah, that's how
So
I was
that was
just
the
saying.
first one that I saw, like, oh dang, like people are really into this. Like, I wasn't into it, and when I saw all the fan base of it, I'm like, oh man, that's pretty cool. But also, before
What do you want? What do you want? Did you drop it?
No, open it.
Okay, I go clean it.
so I just thought that people dressing up for a movie was like, it was awesome to me. Like, I had never seen it before, and then after that I started getting into it. I started paying attention a little bit more to the sequel of the movies, and what always threw me off was the episodes, how they were go back, the sequence of the episodes, and yeah, it just became an instant classic for me. Like, I was like, oh man, I could see this. And a lot of people used to think, you know, it was a little nerdy, or it was just something that wasn't really liked because it was sci-fi. But I loved it. I loved it when the first time that our neighbor started explaining the storyline and started explaining everything. The effects, obviously, I think were ahead of its time. The amount of, you know, different characters that they had, it was just so diverse. Like, it just attracted me the first time, since the first time I saw the movie. Like, I was intrigued when I saw the characters first, when he had all of them on the wall, and then when I saw the movie, I was like, oh, okay, I know, I could see this, and I loved it. I just fell in love with it. Let me see here. It's coming up. I don't know if Maria said the street near me finally revealed their house decor. They just put Beetlejuice in their yard, so that my guess. Oh, indeed.
Oh, how fun! Oh, I'm so excited to start seeing
decorating around. Yeah,
the Halloween decorations.
I was telling Neff that people started decorating really early this year, and spooky season came really early, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. So
I'm excited to see people's houses. We decorate, but I feel like we don't fully go all out. Kinda.
Well, we have our things that we decorate. It's just, you know, not a whole lot, but we have a few some of these.
Yeah. Like, I don't like to super decorate because.
But we do put some inflatables up. And
I don't like
lights.
to. I don't like to have a lot of stuff. Like I don't want to keep stuff in the garage that I'm only gonna use once a year. I know that's gonna bite me in the ass later for saying that. I know. But when it comes to like decorations like that, like, I try to keep it light so we don't go like all out. But I wish I would, because some houses, like, their stuff looks so amazing. Like, maybe one day I'll do it, but I don't know. Where did you leave off? Right here?
Yeah.
Maria said,
why is Darth your favorite?
Because he's misunderstood. I feel like people just portray him as a villain because he's a villain, and I don't like. Me personally, I see the backside of Darth Vader.
Well, because he started as a Jedi.
He did it for love. He did what he did for love. Obviously, he was strict, and you know, I just feel like he's misunderstood, and I'm always, or I tend to be misunderstood from time to time, so I feel like I kind of resonate with him. And
I think we're all misunderstood from time to time.
well, so then you would understand that I'm not saying what he did was right, but at the end, before he dies, he realizes that what happened was wrong. Like what he did was wrong, and he's like, you can't save me anymore. And Luke was like, yes, like you can always be saved. I don't know, like ooh, that it gives me chills because no matter how bad people are, I am a firm believer of second chances. I think that people, yes, it's hard to give someone a second chance, obviously, depending on what they did. But a lot of the times, like when people do something bad, sometimes it's not their intention to do something bad. Like something just takes over them, that anger takes over them. And I'm not saying it's okay, but I think I don't hold grudges, so I like to give people that chance to be good again. Yeah. I just love
so.
Darth Vader.
I guess so.
I feel like he's misunderstood, and I think that's why I like. Plus, he's like so intimidating. He's like strong, and I don't know. He's just so cool. The doctor said, when I first watched Star Wars, I was 5, and I right away thought Darth Vader was badass. He's been my favorite since. Yeah. And why did, like, what else did you, why else was he your favorite? Like just because he was badass, or like, is there more to it for you? Like, for me, that's what it was. Like, I felt like he was just always misunderstood, and I'm not saying like I felt sorry for him, but I felt for him, because he was just in love.
No. I honestly believe that people can do bad things, but that doesn't necessarily make them bad people.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
You said a lot to say.
I'm sorry. I know. I know.
People make mistakes. I think we've all made a mistake or two. We've all maybe said something or done something that may not necessarily put you in the good person category, but I think that is one thing that attracts a lot of people to Darth Vader, like you said, because he was a Jedi, and through his doing all of this thing, trying to save his family, or because he was tricked into it, he came into
Bad.
the dark side, and so
yeah.
That's it.
Tin tin. O tan tan.
Maria
Maria,
have to give a whole story about it.
I apologize. Maria said, laugh out loud, no wonder Yoda's your favorite. You pulled the Yoda moment at kickball with the whole left leg kick. Everyone was like, wow. Yeah.
That was the wisdom part of Yoda.
Oh my gosh. Isabel is here. She says,
What's up, Isabel?
People? I hope you're doing amazing. Isabel, I hope we get to see you guys soon as well. Obi's been asking to play with Val. Angel said, okay, I'm gonna be honest, never got into Star Wars. I like the ride at Disneyland. I'm a fan of all the land, but I've tried to watch some, even the newer seasons. Yeah, you got to start with the older ones.
Honestly, I think you have to have someone there to explain things to you, because that's the only reason that I got it. I understand what you're talking about because of the way the episodes are structured. They go back and forth, and so if you don't understand the storyline, it's kind of hard to keep track of the narrative of the story. And I think that it plays a big part in understanding what Star Wars is. So if you have someone there to kind of explain it to you and what's happening in the sequence, then I think you'll at least have a better understanding of it. Mm-hmm. And sometimes Star Wars it is
well, they are very long movies, and they're like I want to say attention based. Like you have to pay attention to understand what's going on, because a lot of movies like you can just watch and there's so much going on that um they're easy to understand. And with Star Wars, you kind of have to really pay attention and know what's going on to be able to follow the movie
Yeah.
and end up liking the movie.
And there's
My
always
Bunnystein.
there's more stories that are within the story, and so that's what I think sometimes makes it confusing for people, because there's different planets, there's different characters, there's different good side and bad side, and then they switch, and then so there's like a lot of different narrative that like you have to understand what's going on to actually get the storyline. And because they're so long, sometimes people get discouraged by it because they're 2-3 hour long movies, and if you don't understand it, then it's hard for you to like it.
Yeah, I feel like Star Wars, and I hope no one like comes at me for saying this, or maybe other people agree with me, but I feel like Star Wars is very political. So you kind of like, if you're not into
Well-
that kind of stuff, like it won't make sense to you.
Well, it has to do with power. It has to do with obviously a political government, who's trying to take over, who's trying to control,
Who's trying to make it
who's
better?
trying to make it better, and in what ways, and so yeah, it sort of functions like a government.
Yeah.
And within that government, they're good and they're bad people, and a lot of people have actually compared it to like the political system here in the U.S., where there's different characters trying to play different roles, and so there's some people have made comparisons to that, but it's a great movie overall. It's a great sequel overall.
Maria said, oh, I did say hi to Isabel, right? She said hello.
What's up,
Chilo
Isabel,
and Dee.
again?
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Maria said, so you like to see the good side of people? Yes, definitely. Some people, I think everyone has a good side. Even the bad, like, and when I say bad, like, there's people, for example, there's people that you meet in the street that are rude and they're like quick to snap. But I always try to think like, what trauma have they gone through that made them this way?
Yeah.
And somewhere in there, like, I feel like all they need is love. Like maybe just a hug for them to know that someone is there for them.
Yeah, I think whenever you see people that have gone through something, it changes who they are. And I believe there's always good in everybody, but their experiences make them change into maybe being more cynical or more pessimistic about life, or in their environment that they grew up in, the kind of people that they were around. So I think there's good in everybody, but because people have been through these experiences, it changes them, and it changes their view, and it changes what they do and how they do it and how they are with people. So it's just something that goes with life.
And that's what I feel like happened to Anakin.
Yeah.
Like, look at what happened to his mom. Obviously he loved his mom. He felt that he abandoned her almost, because he had to leave, and he felt guilty because he knew that if he would have been there, that wouldn't have happened to her.
Yeah.
Like, or so he thinks. So that's where his anger starts, right? And that's where it progressed, because then they start telling him like, well, you can save your whole family, like, and he loved Padme so much that he was also like, I don't want the same thing. I don't want to lose her like I lost my mom.
Yeah.
So it
And
was
I think that's
all
why
like,
he does that.
well, yeah,
'cause
that's why he does it.
the way he grew up. He grew up as being a slave with his mom, and he was being used, and he was being.
Hey, I'm
and
not
then
a slave. I'm a person.
I'm a person. I still remember that scene. And so because of his experience, I think that transformed him to, they recruited him to be good, and then things happened, and then he went to the dark side. So it's a whole story that if you really pay attention to it, it's a really good storyline.
Yeah. Isabel said, Maria, our date is over. You guys went on a date today? Where did you guys go? I want to know. I want the chisme. Angel said, but I can give it a try to. I can give it a try again to watch Star Wars. Yeah, I mean, I'll send you the order of how to watch them because I feel like you can't watch them random, right? Like you have to watch.
You have
it
to watch
in
the
order.
storyline. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That.
And there's two ways. So do you want to be surprised? Then you start a certain way. If you just want to know how the story takes place, like from beginning to end, then you watch it a different way. And that's why Chilo was saying, like, the story starts one way, and then you go back to learn of why that happened, right? So there's two ways to watch it. I prefer watching the original way of how they were made, so starting with A New Hope and going from there on. I showed it to Obi that way, and he was like,
Yeah, he liked it.
yeah, like he was like, wait, that's his father. Like, I don't want to give it away, but for anyone that hasn't watched it.
No
but,
spoilers here. No
yeah,
spoilers.
but I would like seeing how surprised he was. I'm like, ooh, I'm so glad I started this way.
Yeah, and then now they started coming out with all these side stories, which
explain
have been,
a little more.
Yeah, which have been even more explanation to what's happening behind the scenes. They have, you know, The Mandalorian that came out. We love that series. They have Andor. They have Ahsoka. They have all these new series that are coming out, and different side movies that it's a favorite for us.
Isabel said, Angel, you have to watch them. They're good movies. Yeah, I agree. The doctor said, Angel, yes, watch them. Yeah, Angel, I think we're gonna have a. What happened? We're gonna have a marathon with you, a Star Wars marathon. What does he want? Isabel said, Harry Potter is hard for me. Me too. I've actually tried to watch Harry Potter so many times, and I just cannot get into it.
I remember
So, Angel,
the books,
I understand
and
where
the
you're
books are
coming
like
from.
this big.
But did you ever read them?
Never read them, but yeah, I haven't got into any Harry Potter stuff.
Yeah. I've tried. Obi likes to watch them. Obi has actually, I think, watched all of them. I tried to watch the first two, and I just couldn't get into them. I want to give it another try, maybe one more time, because I don't understand. Like, when we go to Universal, I don't understand too much about it, but I still want to give it a try. Maria said, I've yet to meet Darth. He scares me. And Kylo or the troopers, too.
Yeah, Kylo's actually creepy. We saw him, and he was not being nice to nobody.
Yeah, I actually love seeing the stormtroopers. I do get intimidated when I talk to them, but I still love to see them. Darth Vader, I've met him a few times at Disneyland, where I think he's still on the other side in Tomorrowland. I think like that's the only place you can see him. But I think now you have to be a Capital One card member, or I don't know. I haven't tried recently, so I don't know how it works anymore. But we used to go see him on that side all the time. I love him.
The stormtroopers are always funny though.
Yeah. Isabel said, okay, Henry is driving. Oh, tell Henry we said hello. Angel,
So, compa Henry.
Angel said, yes, Anaí has been busy today. Isabel apenas viene para la casa. She's in her way, but she's getting things ready for the weekend. Aw, tell her we send her hugs. The doctor said, same like you said, he's misunderstood. And I was just more into the dark side. Yeah, me too. I'm all about the dark side. There's cookies. Join us. We have cookies in the dark side. Yeah. But
We have ice cream on the light side.
nah, cookies are better. but yeah, he's misunderstood, and that's why I love him. Like,
there's deeper meaning to each character if you pay attention to the narrative and you understand it. Like, there's deeper meaning to it. It's just not just what's on the surface.
yeah, but I agree. Like, he's so badass that, like, how can you not like him? You know, he's so cool. And the stormtroopers are hella cool too. I just love everything on the dark side. Like the at walkers, like they're so cool. I can't help it. Like, yeah, your light side is cool and they have lightsabers, but I think we have better stuff.
We got Yoda.
We have at walkers. But
We have everything else.
like what? We have the Death Star.
The Death Star is done. There's no Death Star.
We had.
had
Isabel said, Angel, oh yes, party planning is stressful. Oh my gosh, yes it is. Yes it is. Angel said, Isabel, tell Henry compa what's good. Maria said, Chilo, I'm with you. I would need someone to explain. I would annoy anyone watching because I'll be ¿Qué pasó?
No.
I'll tell you, Maria. We can watch it together.
A true fan of Star Wars would not mind explaining it to you, because they know that they were there one time too. I was lost at the beginning. I mean, I was a teenager when I started watching it, and I was lost. I didn't know what was what. But then when they explained the sequence of the movies and the stories, then I started kind of putting things together. So it's good to have someone there explain it to you.
Yes, and there's obviously like way bigger fans than us, like huge, right? Like I feel like we're fans, and then there's big fans, and then there's bigger
Like
fans,
super fans,
like,
yeah, like,
and then super fans.
We're fans, and we know some stuff, but we're not like.
But like my compa, like he's like a super fan. Like he's read the books. He knows like all the ins and outs.
Yeah, he'll tell you what episodes something happening, and like he
like
has real knowledge. He has real knowledge for that. Like,
and
he's educated in Star Wars.
So
we just had a little class.
Yeah. we go by what we see, right?
Yeah.
Like we're fans because of the movies. He's a fan because of the books. Like he's a deeper fan. And so whenever I'm confused on something, I'll ask him about it. And he's so quick, like he never gets annoyed. He's so quick to answer, and he'll tell me like, okay, like if you want to know more about this character, you need to read this book. And sure enough, like I bought the book and I started reading it. Obviously, I stopped because my life is always hectic. But I was telling him, I'm like, okay, I was actually just telling Chilo because we were cleaning out the garage and I came across the book and I'm like, I'm gonna give it another try. Like I'm gonna read it again, just so I can get a better understanding of what he was telling me. Let's see. Maria said, I'm no bueno with the names of them ships and planets. And then the doctor said, Maria, I can mention a few names. Angel said, is Michael allowed to visit Star Wars?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is, but I don't know how it's going to go down with him and Darth Vader.
I don't know if they're going to get along, but
we'll see. I don't know. I think Darth Vader might win. He's strong with the Force. Maria said, so pretty much Chilo, Darth. Let me test him. Chilo, can I hang out with Dee at Disney store soon?
The dark side says no.
Oh my gosh, I should show you guys our Yoda. Okay, let me bring it real quick, but let me catch up with the chat. Raul Doctor said, Angel, yes, Michael is allowed. Angel also said, woo woo, okay, then I'll watch it with Michael, Raul the Doctor. Isabel said, Angel, not sure. Oh, okay. Maria said, see, I need a picture to know who Anakin is. I heard of the name, but I don't know the character well. Okay, Chilo's gonna show you who Anakin is. You gotta get closer, probably. Because of the... Right there, probably.
That's Anakin Skywalker.
We need to get a better camera. Hopefully one day we can get a better camera.
Well, that's because the reflection.
The glare, yeah.
Anakin Skywalker as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Here's as a kid.
Isabel said, D, we went to have dinner at El Torito in Redondo. Ooh, that must have been a nice dinner. Happy 14-year anniversary. Isabel and Henry, wait. Today is your guys' anniversary for 14 years?
Oh my god, happy anniversary,
Happy anniversary.
guys.
Oh my gosh. Congratulations
Congrats,
to hitting
guys.
that 14 years. That's amazing. Maria said, same for me. I tried to watch Avengers, but there's so many movies and everyone has their own order to watch the sequence of the movies. I agree. I always Google to see like how to watch. So we've watched I'm not gonna say we're huge fans of the Marvel movies or the Avengers.
I like the Avengers.
But yes, we are fans of it, but we don't know like I don't know A through Z. I still get lost in certain things. I do know the characters. We tend to watch all the movies if we can. We tried to do a marathon. So Gio and Grace started doing a marathon for the Marvel movies, and they started from the first one. I don't remember. I think they went all the way to the last one that just came out, right?
I don't remember.
The Thanos with Thanos. I don't remember the name of it.
Infinity War, I think.
Yeah, Infinity War. And so we try to keep up, but it was hard for us because by the time we get to sit down and watch a movie, it's already 11, 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
and by then we get halfway through the movie and then we knock out.
Like 20 minutes in and we're...
But we want to give it a try again.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we do like the Avengers movies. We like the Marvel movies.
Yeah, we like all the Iron Man, Thor's, Doctor Who's.
What's your favorite Marvel movie?
Oh man, that's really
mine is
hard.
the Black Widow.
That's really hard for me because
they're all really good, but mine is the Black Widow.
For me, it'd probably have to be Thor.
Yeah.
I like Thor.
The first.
But I also like Iron Man.
Mm.
It's hard for me to decide on Marvel because they have so many good characters.
Yeah.
Because I also used to like the Hulk a lot, and
I used to like the Hulk a lot too.
And he was my favorite for a while.
Yeah. Isabel said undecided. Isabel said our anniversary we had dinner at the beach. View muy romántico.
Ah, que viva el amor, que viva el amor.
That's so
Isabel.
awesome. I hope you guys got to see the sunset too. Yay, thank you guys for wishing Isabel and Henry a happy anniversary. I was gonna say Happy New Year. I don't know what I was thinking. My brain like tends to go sideways sometimes. I couldn't do Harry Potter either. Angel said he couldn't do Harry Potter.
Yeah, we
tried, but we couldn't do it either. The doctor said, I just recently watched all the Harry Potter movies last year, and I liked them. All right, I think I need to give it another try, right? Like I think
so.
I need to try it one more time. We got Rob in the house. He says stormtroopers can't shoot. They suck, but Sith Lords, we good. Rob, there's a reason why stormtroopers can't shoot.
Yeah, they don't have the Force.
Ah, stop it. He said the books are so much better.
Well, the books go into much more detail. I've actually never read the full books, but they go into so much detail about the story that yes, you can get a better explanation. They can only fit so much into the movie, and the books are like yay thick. Like they're big books.
Wait, are you talking about Harry Potter books or the Star Wars books? Because then we need to figure that out first. Yeah, but if you're talking about Star Wars, our compa said that it's better to read the books because they give more detail about all the characters.
Yeah, there's only so much they can fit in the movie, so the books go into a lot of detail.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna read the book. I'm gonna start reading it and let you guys know. Henry brought his chair. He said, "Hola." He brought multiple chairs today.
¿Qué pasó, compa Henry?
Henry, you don't need them today. You are excused because you were celebrating for a good reason.
Henry said Avengers
Endgame.
Yeah.
Okay, is that the last one then?
I don't know what the last one is.
Rob said Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
I love Captain America. Captain America is one of my favorites.
Your favorite character?
Yeah, he's my favorite character.
The Winter Soldier movie, that one was really good too. I agree. Maria said, "Sorry, Isa, I missed wishing you and Henry a happy anniversary."
Thanks, everyone. Thank you guys for wishing them a happy anniversary.
To many, many, many more years of love. Henry said, "Thank you, Maria. Thanks, everyone." Rob said, "Star Wars books, but Harry Potter is gangster too." Yeah, I actually heard that Harry Potter books are better to read first and then watch the movies. So I think maybe we need to give that a try to understand it more. I wonder if I would be into it more if I read the books. I'm going to give it a try. I never say no to anything. You know, I try to give something a try.
I think we'll go get the books.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll read the books because I tried watching the movies too, and I don't know. I think I'm missing something. So maybe somebody, like I said, somebody to explain it to me, or somebody to like give me context of what's happening. That way I can try to get into the actual storyline, because I'm lost when it comes to Harry Potter.
Yeah. Maria, I don't know if you answered it already. I'm sorry if I forgot, but do you like Harry Potter? Like, are you fluent in Harry Potter?
Do you speak?
Because then we can switch off.
Do you speak Harry?
You can let us know about Harry Potter, and we'll let you know about Star Wars. She also said, "We need 7 more likes for Pinky Up." Yes, thank you guys so much for helping us get there. 7 more likes, and we are gonna. You know what? I think we're gonna try the whiskey.
We're actually gonna bring it out because Corey had mentioned it last week, and we went looking for it, and we found it.
The peach flavored whiskey.
Flavor.
Yeah, I'm
Crown
excited
Royal.
to give it a try. Yeah, so I think even if we don't get to the 20, I think we hit 13. Is that
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is. I'm new to all of this, so.
Yeah, me too. I didn't even know it was up there until Obi mentioned it last time.
In here it says 14.
All right. So we're almost there. We're almost at 20 likes. Thank you guys so much for helping us get there. You have no idea how much I appreciate it.
Yeah, it says 15.
Cool. Thank you so much, Angel, for dropping the links as well. Make sure you guys check out our friends. They all do vlogging as well, and everyone does a little bit different. Even though some of us tend to do theme parks, like all of us do theme parks, but we all show you our different point of view of the theme park, right? Like some of us, I know I said this before, but some of us do food, others do rides, others just do the walk around. Like, we all do something different. We're always at a different theme park all the time. So make sure that you guys check out our friends too if you are watching the replay. Rob said, "I'm a rifleman, so the stormtrooper aims annoy me."
Yeah, man. They go like this.
I mean, I get it.
Who are they shooting at, man? Like,
I saw a meme.
Practice shoot.
I saw a meme that like gave the reason of why they can't shoot, and it was the funniest thing. But I need to go back and look at it. When I find it, I'll send it to you. Maria said, "No, I don't know Harry either. I'm bad. I can't get into the fantasy stuff." Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah. If you're not into that type of movies,
it's hard to get into it by yourself.
It's hard to understand. Yeah.
And unless you have like somebody explaining it to you, like it's just not. It's confusing.
Yeah. Let's see. The doctor's laughing. He said, "Rob, yeah." I know. It always trips me out. It's so funny. But look, side swipe for Star Wars, but it always pisses me off too when we watch like other movies and they're shooting like Fast and Furious, for example.
Okay.
like, and I'm bringing.
Out the car.
Okay, go over there.
I'm bringing that one up because we recently just watched all of them. Like, I wanted to watch all of them from the beginning. Now that the roller coaster's coming out, like, we hadn't watched the last, I think 8, 9, and 10.
The last 3 movies we had.
So 8, 9, and 10.
2 or 3. I think we watched.
No,
3.
8, 9, and 10 we hadn't watched yet. So I wanted to rewatch from the beginning so we can like catch up, I guess. And it was making me so mad when they're shooting at them and like no one gets touched, but they shoot like once or twice and like right away like the person they shoot dies. Like that always trips me out. It drives me nuts. So I get what you're saying with the stormtroopers too. But I just love them so much that it doesn't bother me that much. Let's see. Maria said on my end I see 15. All right, guys, 15 likes. We're five away from.
And look, Corey came in. What's up, Corey?
Corey, thank you so much for being here. He said, "Hey, y'all." Corey, you came
It's
just
whiskey
in
time.
time because it's whiskey time. So I know I had mentioned to you that we found the peach whiskey, and I meant to tag you on Instagram when we found it, and like I've been so backed up on posting and doing vlogs. Like I promise, guys, I'm gonna try to keep up and post a little more than I have been. But yeah, we ended up finding the peach whiskey, and I'm so excited to give it a try because I absolutely love the apple one. Dang, Chilo stole the fan, like hogging it up to himself. Maria said, Corey, we got the new flavor, so lock in your like. Yes. Thank you, Maria. Isabel said, okay, we are back home. All right, guys. I'm so glad you guys made it home safe. And I'm so happy that you guys got to go have dinner. I think Redondo Beach is like my favorite place also. We used to celebrate our anniversaries at Redondo Beach too. So that's like another thing that we have in common. And that's why I love going to Universal. To the beach with you guys. Like the last time we went, I enjoyed it so much. I hope we can get together and go again soon. Also, like, I know I ramble sometimes. I apologize. I do and I don't. Because if not, I would run out of things to talk about. Rob said, when they shoot hundreds of bullets without reloading, infuriating. Yeah, I get it. That's me too. I mean, I'm not infuriated, but like I'm like really, and then they only have like a 9, and they're like nonstop. It's so funny. Corey said, "All right, I jumped in I jumped in at the right time. Yes, you did. Yay!
We found it. We went looking for it, and we found it.
Yeah, so I immediately put it in the freezer because I'm like, we need to have
We're gonna try this today.
Cold. And it's so funny because Chilo's like, are you gonna open it and try it now? And I'm like, no, we have to wait till Wednesday so we can try it on the live.
I wanted to try it already, but
yeah, I didn't let him, guys. I was waiting.
I was outvoted by one.
By one. I wanted to wait until we can try it live with you guys. Henry said, the way my aim is in Fortnite, I think I will qualify to be a stormtrooper. Pew pew. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Lauren is in here as well.
What's up, Lauren?
Hi, Lauren. Thank you so much for being here. She said, I believe she's doing work with the kids, eating spam and popcorn.
Okay.
That sounds like the best combination. Rob said, I have the bad habit of counting the rounds in my head and then thinking they should have reloaded already. Yeah, I get it. That's so funny. Thank you guys for welcoming Rob and Lauren in. And Henry said, Chilo, I think Maria and Fernando Almada trained the stormtroopers, laughing my ass off. They always had a revolver with infinite ammo.
Fernando Almada was a classic Mexican shooter. He always came out with movies. He was a Mexican cowboy. And sure enough, the revolvers only had 6 shots. And for some reason, they always had unlimited shots. That's too funny.
Mario, not Maria, Mario and Fernando Almada. Um, Corey said, I just found a cinnamon churro flavored Bailey's. Gotta try it. What? Raul, did you hear that? A
Cinnamon
churro
flavored Baileys.
Oh, we need to give that a try too.
Where'd you find that at? Corey, let us know where you got that.
Oh, Lauren said that first emoji message was Lorenzo. Aw, tell him we said hello. Let me go to the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Sorry. My bun is also fine.
All right, yo. Did she catch up with this? I can't even see. Okay. Oh yeah, Henry, Mario, and Fernando Armada. I can't believe you remember those movies, man. Those were movies that were, our parents' movies and stuff. Classic movies, super funny. Alright guys, so we ended up finding this in Sam's Club. It was a good deal on it. And I had never seen it before. I guess because I don't really drink Crown Royal. I had never paid attention. But it had a lot of good reviews. And I'm excited to try it. So can't wait. Henry said, LOL, I'm old, Chilo. And now we're right there. I think we're right there around the same age. I'm about to turn 40 next year, so I think we're right. I think we're right around the corner, Henry. No pasa nada, no pasa nada. Oh man. So move this up right here. All right. Here she comes. We're about to pour out a little drink right here, a little peach drink.
Did you pour it
For
in
Whiskey
my...
Wednesday? No, I was waiting for you. You want me, what? You want me to go bring another one of these?
Yeah.
I told you, man. I told you. I didn't see that cup in
I wanted to use this one. It's the C3PO. I think it was from Comic-Con. It was one of the Geeky Tikis, and it was like a limited edition tiki shooter. So cute, huh? Yeah, I'll use it. We'll stick to our skull ones from last week, cause I'm trying to get Chilo into the spooky season.
So Corey, we were talking about the Star Wars today, the passing of James Earl Jones. Are you a fan of Star Wars? Let us know. Have you watched the sequel of Star Wars?
All right, guys. So this one is because we want to try it out. We're at 16 likes, so if we do get up to the 20, we'll do another shot.
We'll do it again.
Yeah.
We're celebrating.
We'll do another pinky up. So let's call this one for Henry and Isa for celebrating 14 years.
Happy anniversary, Henry and Isa.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
That's good.
2 thumbs up.
So between this one and the apple one, which one do you choose?
I like this one.
Mm.
I definitely like this one.
I like both. This one's good though.
This one has a nice smooth taste.
Yeah.
I love peach. I love anything peach.
Henry said, laugh out loud. I'm old, Chilo.
Because we were talking about the old Mexican movies, the Mario Almada and Fernando Almada.
Uh-huh.
There are like, my dad used to watch those movies, and so naturally we were right there in the living room. We only had
Watching
one TV, so we'd watch them too. And when they would get into cowboy fights, they would be on horses and they'd be shooting each other. And then, like Rob said, like, I'm over here counting like the bullets that they're shooting down. I'm like, hey man, that's more than 6 bullets. They didn't reload.
Yeah. Corey said, oh man, I'm old. No, Corey, once you hit 30, you start counting back down.
I think we don't we don't really reference our age anymore, especially in our birthdays.
I know. Like you just start counting back down.
I just wanted to give a little bit of reference. And then you said, "Oh man, Henry, you're not old," said Raul. And then Corey said, "Yep, I'm a fan." So he's a fan of Star Wars too.
Yay! Oh, you know what? And I actually wanted to do the shot with our helmet.
So if you guys missed it earlier, I'm
so
gonna put my
for
thing on.
anyone that's just coming in right now, guys, when we first started the live, we started like this. But I don't know if you guys can hear us through the mask, and that's why we took them off. Like, can you guys do a thumbs up if you can still hear us clearly?
Yeah, but we also it was hot in here, so.
Isabel said, "Oh, thank you guys. You're welcome, Isabel. We love you guys."
You're welcome, Isabel. Happy anniversary. Wishing you guys all the blessings. I can't see.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear us. That's how we ended up taking them off, and because it's hot. Isabel said, Valentina says hello to everyone. Hi, Val. Obi wants to play with you, so we have to talk to your mom and see when we can get together so you guys can have a play date. Maria said, "Okay, I do have to step off. Wish you guys a great night." Thank you so much, Maria. Thank you so
Maria.
much for being
Thank you for
here.
joining us.
Thank you for helping us keep the reminding us for the likes and getting all those likes up.
And keeping the chat going. Thank you so much,
Yes,
Maria. Have a good night.
We appreciate you so much. Rob. Oh, and don't forget to message me about all the San Diego stuff to do. Obi, you want to come say bye to Maria?
Bye.
Oh, look, he ran over here.
Bye,
Say
Maria.
bye. Say goodnight, Maria.
I hope we can meet each other in our house.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Let's meet each other in our house, and maybe I can play with
Yes.
the kids so I can be happy. What would they look like?
Don't touch. Don't touch.
Rob said we need to go practice again so we don't become stormtroopers.
Yeah, man. I think we definitely need to go practice. We need
Hey,
to go back to
Rob.
the range.
Hey, Rob.
And Lauren too. Lauren's in here.
Hi, Lauren.
Okay, go back. Because then they start getting wild. See?
All the time, man.
Yeah.
All the time. Never fails.
Oh, Maria said they could hear us.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
It's just hot. It's just hot to talk in it.
Yeah.
So we were not sure.
Maria said, "Okay, good night, everyone." Good night, Maria. Thank you so much. Angel said, "Have a great night, Maria." Rex and Obi. Corey said, "When my kids were younger, we went to Disney World and they had a blast doing the Jedi training. Was so much fun to see." All right, Corey, I'm so sad because by the time I had Obi and he was old enough to do it, they took it away.
They didn't have it anymore.
And I remember, like, every time I would see them, like, there was once where I was like, "Can I do it?" And they're like, "No, sorry,
It's only for
just
kids."
And I'm like, please let me do it. And they were like, "No, I'm sorry, it's just for kids." And I'm like, okay. So I was always telling Chilo, I can't wait to have kids so I can put my kids in there. And then, boom, we had Obi, and they took it out. I think it was a few years after. I think he was like 3 when they took it out.
Yeah, and then the pandemic happened.
No, Obi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then the pandemic happened.
So then they took it before that.
Yeah, they took it out before that.
I don't remember, but I remember
he was too small to do it.
He was too young to do it.
He was too small to do it.
I think they have to be 5 and up. I think it was 5 and up to
I
be
don't
able
remember
to do it.
they said an
Because
age,
they
but
take
he was
them,
too small.
They take them to the back. I guess, like they explain. I don't know because I never did it. But from my understanding, they take them somewhere. They explain to them what they're gonna do. They put their little robes on, and then they bring them out, right? So they have to be old enough to understand how to take directions.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they bring them out
And
in
I think
line.
he was just too young, so
Yeah.
we didn't end up doing it.
Yeah, I'm so sad. I wish he could have, because that was always so awesome to see. But I'm glad that your kids got to do it. Like, that's so awesome. That must have been an awesome memory. Maria said, "We'll send you all the info." Thank you so much, Maria. Can't wait to hang out again. Yes, me too. Let me know. Um, Obi, oh, Isabel said hello, Obi and Rex, and Rob said bye. Bye to Maria or bye to us? And Corey said hey, Isabel, and she said hey back to Corey. Yeah, guys, and so going back into our Star Wars, like how Star Wars became part of our family. So again, like we've been fans for a while. When I got pregnant, we were talking about what to name. Oh, he said, Rob said that's a hello wave.
No.
Got it. Hello.
Hello.
We were talking about what we were gonna name Obi, and we had such a hard time choosing his name. From the beginning, my gender reveal was Star Wars. The baby shower was also. Oh, I actually have pictures. I'll show you guys really quick. I forgot to show these pictures. So, like, the way we announced that we had Obi was Chilo wearing this, the Darth Vader and holding Obi. That's Rex. So this was for our baby shower. This was our baby shower, and then I couldn't find any Star Wars cake toppers, so I ended up making it myself. The helmet was from Easter, like they were filled with candy, and I just made a baby's body, and I ended up making like the Chewbacca out of clay. I know it's hard to see because it's so far, but from the beginning, Chilo was like, it should be Anakin.
It should, yeah.
And I was like,
we
no.
initially wanted to name him Anakin, but was like, no, because what if he turns to the dark side?
That's not what I said.
I know.
That's not what I said.
But we were playing around with the idea of naming him Anakin, and it just didn't. We didn't stick to that name. So
no, what it was is that for me, I was like, I don't want to be that parent that names their kid after a movie. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I was just like, I'm like, I don't want to be quizzed on, oh wow, you guys are like huge fans, and then me being like yes but no, like, you know, like, yes, we are huge fans, but we're not, like, I feel like there's bigger fans, right? And I was always scared for people to be like, oh, like well, you guys have to know everything to be able to name your kid after a movie, right? So I was like, no Star Wars. And Chilo kept pushing it, and he was like, well, then Obi, what about Obi? And I was like, no, like, we cannot name him Obi. And we went on until I got to the hospital.
Literally, the day, I mean, he was already out, and we still couldn't decide on the name. And one of the things that I started researching when we were at the hospital, because Obi had a heart complication, like his heart was going up and down. We couldn't get it stabilized, and I was thinking, like, man, we need to do something that says he has a strong heart. And so I was researching this thing, and one of the names that came up was Obi, and I was like, that's perfect. Like, he has a strong heart. It's related to something that we love and something that we really connected on, and we should just name him that.
That's how he was able to convince me.
But even then, it took a minute, and until they came to, like, pick up the paperwork, they're like, hey, you only have a certain amount of time, and then they're like, you gotta name him something.
Yeah. Hold on, really quick. Rob is like, hold up now. We have Anala. Right. But you guys are like fans of The Lion King, right? Like I know Lauren said, like, that's her movie, right? Like, you guys love that movie. But I feel like for Star Wars, there's such a huge fan base for Star Wars, and there's so many, like, different takes from
Mhm.
Star Wars, right? That I was always scared to be quizzed when I told them that my son's name was Obi.
That wasn't the reason I was choosing it. I just wanted something different. Like I grew up with a different name, and so did you. So I just wanted to name them something different, something that was not common, but that was kind of known. And so I didn't know anybody named Obi, and I thought that would have been a cool name. And because Obi actually means strong heart, it went perfect with what we were experiencing at the moment. And we also love Star Wars, so I think all of those things combined ended up okay. Let's do it.
Yeah. Like afterward, like I do not regret his name at all. I'm obsessed with his name. The fact that it means strong heart, like, just made me love it even more. And oh, this kid loves telling people that his name is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, he just loves it. And his middle name starts with a K, so it kind of like goes, right? And so he tells, like, the other day we were at Disneyland, for his birthday, when you get the pin, we got him the pin, and the lady, the cast member says, "What's your name?" And he goes, "Obi." And she goes, "No, what's your real name?" And he goes, "Obi." And she goes, and she looks up at us, and she's like, "What's his name?" And I'm like, "It's Obi." And she goes, "Is it really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's Obi." And he goes, "Like Obi-Wan Kenobi." And she goes, "Yeah, you're right. It is like Obi-Wan Kenobi." And she got so excited. And I was like that also made my day, you know? I was so afraid of, like, thinking not what people were gonna say, but just maybe the trouble he was gonna have. I don't know what I was afraid of. It was my first kid.
Because we had different names growing up, so we struggled with our names growing up. It was like we don't want to do that to him, but I think I think having a different name makes you unique, and having to not having to explain it anyway. It's just having a different name is cool. Like,
yeah,
not everybody's gonna have
love
that
now. Sorry, really quick. I don't want to cut you off, but Hortensia's here in the house, and I want to say
What's up,
hi.
Hortensia?
Hortensia, say hi, T. Hi, Chilo. What's behind you? So we have an AT-AT walker, and we have a stormtrooper.
And the stormtrooper, we haven't turned it on, but
no, it isn't. That's gonna drive Rob nuts. Oh my gosh! Rob said that AT-AT head behind you looks like Rango. It does look like Rango. That's funny.
Sir, resistance fighters.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, don't push it anymore. Yeah, these are my collector's items. I used to work at a school in Culver City, and I went into Target, and the box was ruined. And I went to go ask, I think they were like $100 when they first came out, and I went to go ask the lady, and I'm like, "Hey, like, this is missing, and I think it was like scratched or something from the helmet." And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'll give you a discount." And I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'll give you a discount." And I was like, "Oh." And as soon as she told me how much, I was like, "I'm taking it." So there goes happy little me, like, it's literally almost my size, carrying it out the door, walking back into work with my big stormtrooper. Excuse me, my friend was laughing at me the whole time. Like, she kept taking videos of me walking through the streets with my big stormtrooper. And when I walked into work, and people were like, "What the heck? Where did you get that from?"
We should take that thing everywhere with us. He used to go with us to restaurants. We went on a trip
to the Madonna Inn, and we took it.
We used to take him to the store.
I used to carry it in the car all the time.
We used to put him right there.
And people used to love it.
Yeah, it was just funny.
Oh my gosh. Going back into the chat. Rob said, rest in peace, Mufasa. Yes. So that's why we wanted to talk about Star Wars today. We wanted to, talk a little bit of James Earl Jones. Like, we were talking earlier about how talented he is and how it's really sad that he's gone because he's part of our childhood movies. We were talking about The Sandlot. We were talking about The Lion King. We were talking about Star Wars. Maria mentioned, what was it? Back to America or
Coming to America.
Coming to America.
And Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
Those were like the classic ones that he was on.
Yeah. Let's see. The Doctor said love The Lion King.
Too. He did some plays on Broadway, but I'm not familiar with those.
Corey said, I kept on wanting to name our kids things tied to the Chicago Cubs, but my wife wasn't having it. Corey, you have to ask her, like, once she's delivering, because that's where she's, like, probably most likely going to say yes.
Yeah, Corey.
I think that's how he got me.
It's one of those things. It's a hit or miss, They either get on board or it's not something that they're willing to do. It took a little bit of convincing.
A lot of convincing. Because for like 2 months, he was like, I wanted to be Star Wars. And I was like,
well,
no.
Because we were doing everything Star Wars for him. Our reveal was Star Wars. Our baby shower was Star Wars. I'm like, well,
we're buying him a bunch of Star Wars stuff.
We were buying him some toys and some stuff that we were hanging up on the wall. And I'm like, well, it only makes sense to name him something Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Hortensia said, love that he loves his name. Oh, yeah, that boy will own his name so much, especially when he's at Disneyland. He goes up to, my name is Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I think people are like, oh, that's cute. He's in character. But no, in reality, he's like, no, my name is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, that's my real name. It's so funny. Rob said, Corey, we named 2 of our boys after Real Madrid players. Real Madrid players. I got lucky. Yeah, you sure did.
You sure did got lucky.
Lauren is hella cool. Love it, Roberto, he said. Rob said that Adat Walker behind you looks like Rango. Yeah, he does. The eye looks exactly like, right there. Like Rango. Yeah, so that's how we ended up naming Obi. Technically, I guess for Chilo it's Star Wars. For me, it's more what he said, because when
it has a meaning behind it, which meant strong heart.
Yes, and because we were having trouble with his heart during delivery, I agreed to it. I'm like, you know what, that is good. And honestly, guys, like, this kid has such a good heart, that I feel like his name fits him, right? Like,
yeah.
So well. Even now, just the other night, he had a nosebleed, and it was pretty bad because there was like drops of blood throughout the room. And when we woke up and we saw like his nose had a little bit of blood, and I'm like, why didn't you wake us up? And he goes, oh, because you guys were sleeping and I didn't want to disturb your sleep. Like, what kid says that? It tripped me out, and I was like, oh my gosh, Obi, like, you have such a good heart. Like, we are truly blessed with him, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Rex too. Like, Rex has such a good heart too. So now going into Rex, then I was like, okay, Obi's already Obi. Like, we have to find a cool name for Rex. I love Toy Story. Like, that's one of my other favorite movies. And obviously I love Rex, the dinosaur from, well, my favorite is Woody, but I also love Rex. And I told Chilo, I'm like, why don't we name him Rex? And we had such a hard time picking his name the whole time, right? Like, the whole time I was pregnant, I was like, I can't decide. I had like a whole
sheet of different names, different variations, all kind of things.
Yeah. By the way, Lauren says, aw, thanks, y'all. You guys are cooler. No, you're cool. And Hortensia said, so cool. And Lauren, oh, it went away. Yeah, so we ended up naming Rex because of the Toy Story dinosaur, but also one of the stormtroopers he's not. It's not a stormtrooper. Well, he is a stormtrooper. Oh my gosh! See, I blanked out again. But he's also Rex, and then his first name is Alden, and that was also through Star Wars because there's the planet, and also because the guy that played Han Solo in the new movie, in the Han Solo movie, his name is Alden as well. Like his first real name is Alden. So like it kind of all ties in together, but I don't know. I almost wanted to name him Anakin. That's when I was like, no, what if they end up fighting when they grow up?
No,
because
yeah.
Obi and Anakin. And I'm like, that's the only reason why I didn't want to name Rex Anakin. But now I regret it. Like, I kind of want to switch his name back to Anakin. I mean, obviously, we're not going to do it, but that would have been cool, huh? I don't know. Henry said, laugh out loud, I picked Valentina's name, and if it was a boy, I wanted Santiago. Oh, I love the name Santiago. Bacon said, whoa, then I'm here. Thank you so much
Thanks
for
for
coming
coming
back
back,
in, Bacon. We're so glad you're here. You missed the first part, and I don't know if Chilo will do it anymore, but this is how we came in today.
It's hot already, so.
I know. I'm not gonna leave it on because it is really hot in here. But Chilo, we have to show. We cannot not wear it. And it's really hard to read. But Henry said, Bacon, what's up, brother? I'm gonna cover him and hit me in the head. Hey! Where's my pew pew?
Pay attention there. You
Oh my
answered to
God.
me.
I know, right? So Bacon's already seen us like this. For Jimmy's birthday, it was on May the 4th, and he had his birthday celebration at a brewery, and so we ended up showing up like full costume, like full cosplay, huh? And Bacon was like, whoa, like why are they saying hi to us?
Yeah, we walked in with the hat on, so he didn't know it was us at the beginning.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, and he was like, hey, and then he like thought about it. He goes, Dean, and I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh damn. It was so funny when we walked in. So they got there after us. So when we walked in, like Jimmy was already there with his friends. And as soon as we walked in, like we opened the door, and it's that awkward, like you know when you see in the movies where like people
Everybody
are at
turns,
a bar and like
turns.
the unknown person walks into the bar, and it's usually like a family bar where like locals go all the time, and someone walks in that's from out of town, and everyone like looks at them like, what the heck are they doing here? Do they know where they're at? That's how everyone looked at us, huh? Like we walked in and everyone turned around and they're like, and then I think it hit Jimmy too, like, oh wait, it's May the 4th, it has to be Denev. And he's like, D? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh my God. And everyone was like, oh wait, you know them? Huh? Like their faces. It was so funny. And the same thing with Bacon. He made the same face, like, what the heck? Let's see. Are we voting for Bacon for president 2024? Yes, we are. The doctor said, pew, pew, pew. Yeah, did you see that? He was like knocking me in the head. Bacon said, laughing my ass off. Y'all are awesome. Oh, thank you, Bacon. You're awesome. Vote now for bacon.com. Oh, vote now at bacon.com. You're so silly. Bacon saying hi to everyone. Yeah, so it's so crazy how like our life has kind of revolved all around Star Wars. You know, I know like we're known for Jurassic, and I feel like we don't push out Star. Well, I used to, but I don't do it in my new Instagram anymore. But
We used to have a lot of stuff Star Wars.
oh, everything was Star Wars. Like my living room was all Star Wars. We took it down because Rex is wild and he breaks everything.
Yeah, he used to try to break stuff down.
Yeah, so I took everything down because I'm like, yeah, I don't want him to get into my collector's items. But then we were trying to fix the wall and so forth, so we haven't really put much back up. But eventually, like, I do want to have everything back up again. Like, my kitchen had a lot of Star Wars stuff as well. And Rex is finally at that age where we can start putting
He
stuff
understands
back.
now, so yeah, he'll touch things, but he knows to put it back and not to play with it and stuff. So
Yeah,
I think
that helps a little bit.
it'll come soon enough.
Yeah, for
Probably
sure.
before the end of the year.
Yes. If not, hopefully sooner. I mean, no, he's been really good. Like,
Why are you hugging up the fan, man?
no, you were hugging up the fan. I had to take it
It's
a
hot
little
in
bit.
My
You want to
head.
squat for it?
My head is shiny.
Where's my lightsaber?
You don't have one.
No, I'm gonna
you
use
have a
Obi's.
pium and it misses all the time.
I'll use the lightsaber for now. Rob said poker night again. Yes,
Let's
I've been
do it,
wanting
man.
to. Yeah,
Let's
I've
do
been
it.
wanting to do it. We need to for sure do it. Henry said, "Ding ding, round one. Let's
one.
go. Where's the
Vámonos.
other lightsaber? I'm about to bring it out right now too." No, but for real, like, you know, it's been really hard with Rex, but I'm glad that we're finally at that point where, like, he understands not to touch like certain things. He understands not to jump on the couches anymore.
He's just curious and he's very active. So he likes to touch, he likes to jump, he likes to do this, but he's getting better. So I think little by little
for
now,
sure.
like, he still does it. He was just doing it a little while ago, and when I went outside, I was like, "What are you doing, man? It's too quiet up in this." And sure enough, they were jumping on the couch, but they were laughing at a low voice, so we couldn't hear them.
Yeah. They're good at it, huh?
Yeah, because they know that we're here doing something, so
for sure.
we're not distracted over there.
Yeah. So what are you guys up to this weekend? I know there's a lot of events happening. There's the fight.
The boxing fight. There's a UFC fight.
El Grito.
El Grito.
Oh. What? He said, "I'm scared. It's creepy." Yeah, there's the boxing. There's the UFC fight. El Grito. I don't know if anyone celebrates that, but they have free tickets to the Santa Fe Swap Meet, and they're gonna have a few bandas there that are gonna be playing. So I'm excited for that, and it's free. There's so many things going on this weekend. Like, let us know what you guys are up to this weekend. My brother-in-law works. He has a restaurant at I blanked out on the Plaza Mexico. And so he always tells us every year that they go like all out, and it gets so packed, and they have different singers there. I can't remember who was gonna be there last year, or who was there last year. But I told you, I'm like, I'm not going there because just on a regular day, it's so hard to find parking. Like, I can't imagine on an event day. Isabel said, "El Grito, meow." Bacon said, "Kickball, then who knows for the weekend." Yes, kickball too on Friday. Chilo said he actually wants to fill in for Jimmy again, so I think we're definitely going to see you guys there. Henry said, "When is the bandas?" It's on Sunday, and Banda Vallarta show is going to be there, and let me look it up. I can pull it up to see who else is going to be there. They're going to have, I think, 4 bandas in total, and it's from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Angel said, "Henry, vénganse para acá el sábado." Yes, it's little Angel's birthday on Saturday as well. And Hortensia said, "I'm going to a festival in Los Gatos. It's about 15 minutes southwest going towards Santa Cruz. Live streaming this weekend." Oh, nice. Let us know so we can jump in. By the way, guys, if you guys haven't checked out Hortensia yet, check her out. She has awesome mixes. I really love the one that you just did. I love that Halloween mix that you threw in there. That was awesome. What was I looking for? Santa Fe Swap Me. Let's see who's gonna be there this weekend. I should have just checked on my phone. Alright, it's gonna be how do I pull it up, Chilo?
Has to be right there by date.
Oh, here it goes.
Dad, I wanted a berry.
Hey, Chilo, are you gonna check out?
I wanted a
Are you gonna
berry.
What does he want?
Okay,
What is he scared of?
no, go over there.
Banda Los Montoya, Banda Los Montoya, Banda Vallarta show. I love Banda Vallarta show. Los Cadefes de I can't read that. Can you?
Los Cadetes de Linares.
Los Cadetes de Linares and
La edición norteña.
that's it.
Yeah.
It says tickets are $3, but they're actually free. Bacon said she's the best DJ in the world, DJ NC. She's my friend. Yes, make sure you guys check her out. She said, "Oh, thanks." And Henry said, "Angel, not sure, bro. Tenemos un compromiso." Los Cadetes, yeah.
Cadetes are gonna be there.
Los Cadetes Linares.
De Linares.
De Linares. Sorry, guys. I don't know like a lot of these bands. Like I just know Banda Vallarta show because that's what my parents used to listen to when I was young. But Chilo knows all of them. Oh, it's from 11 to 5.
11 to 5.
Yeah, 11 to 5. Yay. Yeah, so it's going to be a busy weekend.
Yeah, they got boxing, UFC, grito, concerts.
We're actually going to Palm Springs on Saturday to celebrate little Angel's birthday and watch the fight.
And the birthday. So
we're gonna have panes con pollo. I'm so excited. And maybe fish tacos.
I don't know.
Some
what's
ceviche. Something.
We're gonna have some food and some
I'm
drinks
excited.
and a good time.
Yeah, I'm excited. I definitely can't wait. But hopefully the weather starts to come down. I am so over this heat wave. It was way too hot. Let me see. What is it gonna be this weekend? Here in Compton, we're in the 70s. The lowest is going to be 72 on Monday. That's amazing. I'm ready for that type of weather because I cannot with the heat. Hortensia, how hot was it where you're at? Because I know it gets really hot on that side too. Are you checking for Palm Springs?
No.
To see how hot it is? Oh, I thought you were checking for that. Angel, let us know how hot it's supposed to be over there.
I'm not checking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, guys. So let's see how it goes. Hortensia said it's cool now, but it was hot this past weekend. Yeah. Bacon said I'm listening, just grubbing as I watch. Oh, no worries. Thank you so much. Actually, for dinner today, I made a carne verde burrito.
It was really good
with
too.
Potatoes, beans, rice, cheese. So Chilo was like, I'm not sharing. And I'm like, you gotta save me half. But I still have a little more to make another one. Rob said, keep a heads up for all the fires going on.
Oh, that's true.
Dang, Rob, you're so right. I completely forgot about that. Because it's going that way. Road closures, etc. I completely forgot about that.
Because it is off the 91. It was off of, and it was near Lake Elsinore, I think, in that area. So we passed by there. So who knows? Hopefully, it's not affected by the.
I didn't think of that.
Like passing over.
I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, because I'm sure they'll post it right when there's something when it's closed. Hortensia said, "Yum." What did you guys have for dinner? Isabel said, "Hortensia, yes, we had to cancel our last Soak City day. Yeah, it was too hot out there. Yeah, you know what? That day was really hot on Saturday when we went to Soak City,
Crazy hot.
and it was
There
very
was,
busy.
Like this people's there, but we still made the most of it. We had a good time.
Yeah.
We had, the kids had fun, and yeah.
I think staying wet is what helped, right? Because like we kept going into the water, and that kind of helped. Hortensia said triple. I mean, yeah, triple digits. I think the highest we hit was 105 or 106.
It was a little over 100. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't. Have we hit that late, like last year?
I don't remember it being this hot, honestly. It was hot, but I don't remember triple digits.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the heat. I am ready for the cold. I know I keep
I'm
saying
ready,
that,
man.
but I'm trying to manifest it for it to come faster. Rob said 105. That's rookie numbers. You're right, because Lauren is from Arizona, and she's used to the heat. Like
The
this is
heat,
fine
like-
for her.
Like desert heat type of thing.
Yes. And yeah, but we're weenies over here. We cannot handle anything above 85.
Yeah, I'm born and raised here in LA. We don't get that. We don't get that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, he said 120 minimum. Yeah, JJQ was saying earlier that she hit 120, and it was not. Like she said that like her hand was burning from trying to open her door, and that the seats were super hot. Isabel said, Hortensia, yeah, I don't do well in the heat. My blood pressure goes up, and I get headaches. These fires already have me and Val with stuffy noses. That's true too. I get really bad headaches when it's really hot, and so does Chilo.
Yeah.
Obi gets nosebleeds.
I used to get nosebleeds all the time too.
Oh yeah.
And they've gone away recently, but anytime it got to a certain heat level, like I would just randomly start dripping, and it's just the heat. It's just the heat. It's some way your body's releasing,
Yeah. And I'm sure like the smoke doesn't help too. Obi starts getting a really he's been coughing a lot. And it's all because of the smoke that's in the air and the heat. Angel said, Henry, we'll see, se animan, aquí estamos. Yeah. Henry said, nah, when you're born and raised in South Bay, that's hell numbers. That is so true. So true. Being close to the beach, like it's, obviously it's always going to be cooler. So once you start like hitting the desert areas, like you're dying. When we went to Vegas, I swear, like I've been there in the summer before, but I've never felt
we haven't
that
been
type
there.
of heat.
We've been there towards the end of summer, because it's always
No, when we went with my cousin, it was in July,
it's in July. That was early summer.
and it was
not
that
like
hot. It was not that bad. Like this time that we went, like I couldn't even breathe of how hot it was.
It was like stuffy, and like you just went out and you were like
Yeah, Lauren would probably be like, you little weenie, you can't handle. But it's like Henry said, when you're raised in like closer to beach areas, you're not used to that type of heat. Isabel said, Roberto, no. Oh no. But it's a dry heat. Yeah, and I think that's what makes it worse, like that dry heat. Because I feel like when we went to Disneyland on Monday, it was hot and it was humid, but it wasn't that awful high heat. I mean dry heat, and I think that's why I was able to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Isabel said, Chilo, ay no me métete al refri.
Sí, voy a ir a meter mi cabeza ahí, ese voy a estar.
He did do that the other day.
I've been
He
doing
opened
that. I've
the
been doing
freezer.
that, and the freezer just blows a nice little cool there, y ahí meto la cabeza así nomás.
Yeah. Yeah.
Un ratito, pero sí, it cools me down.
And we do have the portable AC, But it hasn't been that bad that we didn't bring it out. Like, we didn't really need it.
It's
The
just
fan
been,
has been
it's just
enough.
been these past few days that have been like this past week. Probably
Oh, yeah.
past
This
week or so.
week only.
So we didn't bring out the portable heaters. I mean the portable AC,
The heaters.
and it's been, yeah, it's been alright though.
Yeah. Last night was the first night that I was actually cold at night. Like, I was
It got
like,
cooler.
oh, where's my blanket? Like, I needed to cover myself up because I was cold. And Rex was cold too because he came into the bed. Because anytime Rex gets cold, like, he wants to cuddle in between us to get warm.
Mm-hmm.
And as sure enough, as soon as he came in, I touched him, and his little hands were freezing. So I'm like, oh, like, pobrecito, he was looking for some warmth. Hortensia said, so sorry to hear that, Isabel. I hope you guys stay safe. Yeah, definitely. Angel said, it's baby heat, 105. Isabel said, yes, Angel. A ver para dónde salimos. Angel said, 125. We're
barely cooking.
Barely cooking. At 125, like, what is it? Oh, he said it was 105 today, or no, 100, 99 to 100 today. Angel said, you guys got a great weekend. When you guys came to Palm Springs. Yeah, so when the last time we went to Palm Springs to visit Angel, he said that it was actually cooler than it's been that whole time. And sure enough, like, when we were outside at night, that breeze actually got cold at one point. I wasn't freezing, but I was like, ooh, like, I could wear a sweater. Angel said, my brother-in-law used to do that all the time. Put his head on the freezer. I'm like, you tripping, boy. Yeah, that's chilo. Like, any cool place he can find, he will stay there forever. This week should be cooler. Yes, that's awesome. Isabel said, I told Henry today I have to do a cold plunge in Redondo one day. Chilo will probably do it with you because he's been talking about doing that. Isabel also said, D, us too. I was cold, but I had the fan on full blast. Yeah, we did too. So, like, we had the regular fan, we had the ceiling fan. Like, I was freezing at some point where I was like, oh, where's my blanket? Like, I needed my blanket. Henry said, same here, D. No more sleeping and tantarans for me. I know, right? Like, now it's time to pull out the actual PJs. Ooh, don't touch that. Thank you. Look, Bacon said, what's up, Obi?
Hey, Bacon. What's up? I can sit.
Look, he knows already.
Hi, Bacon.
Rex has been telling everybody that he saw Bacon this weekend. His teacher was like, what did you do this weekend? And he goes, I see bacon. And she's like, you ate bacon? And he goes, no, I see bacon.
Oh, he was
And she's like, what? And she looks over at me and she goes, what is he trying to say? And I said, oh, because our friend's name is Bacon. And she's like his real name? I'm like, no, it's his nickname. Like, that's what we call him. And she goes, oh, okay. I thought he was trying to tell me that he likes bacon.
Wait, we got 18 likes.
We did. That's so awesome.
And we got 10 views watching.
Yeah.
We got 11 views watching, but now we got 10.
Yeah.
Because Marielle is in here.
Yeah, but she had to go to sleep already.
Oh, yeah, because of the darkness.
Yes, it's night. You too, because you have class tomorrow. Angel said, ask Bacon, he was in Speedos the entire time at Cat City. Right, Bacon? I believe it. I think if the kids weren't around, Chilo would probably be in Speedos all day too. Bacon said, only when you were around Angel. Only when you were around Angel. I was butt naked otherwise. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny.
I'm so funny.
Isabel said, no more sleeping in calzon. I know.
Oh, come on, we have to sleep. We're not going to get enough sleep. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Isabel said, hi, Rex.
Rex is not here, so he might come.
He might come back?
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say to them?
Well, there might be a thing that we might have to get views so we can get some more comments.
Oh, what do you want to share? Anything with our friends?
Yes.
What do you want to share?
Well, if we could get to 22 likes.
You think we can get to 22 likes?
I don't know, but we have to find out.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
I'm scared that we're not gonna get 21 likes. 22 likes.
22 likes? It's okay,
Yes.
buddy. It's okay. We can try next time.
Okay, but then we need to try on Wednesdays more.
Yes. Angel said, no wonder we had complaints in Cat City.
Oh my-
Some dude butt naked at a hotel. Oh my gosh. Imagine.
Mom,
Hugs bacon. Mhm. She was probably picturing it. Who? Oh, like, yeah, the teacher. Yeah. She was like, wait, what is he trying to tell me? That he likes bacon? I was like, no. Bacon. That poor boy being named Bacon. Shame on his parents. Yeah. No, she actually said, like, well, I'm not surprised if. Yeah, huh? Yeah.
okay.
What do you want to tell them?
We just got to 21.
What? We got to 20 likes. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop,
There we go, B. There you go. You got your 20 likes.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get 21, and then we need 2 more.
2 more to get to 21 or 22?
22.
Oh, okay. All right. You got this. All right. Go tell Daddy that we got to 20 likes. He has to come do pinky up. Yay. Thank you guys so much for helping us get to the 20 likes. You guys are so awesome. You ready for your pinky up? Can't let Maria down.
All right.
Hortensia said, I like your shirt, Obi.
Oh,
He's
thank you
my
so-
favorite.
Baby Yoda, baby Yoda.
All right, guys.
Oh no.
When Obi was 3 years old, that's what he was saying, remember? Baby Yoda, baby Yoda, baby Yoda, baby Yoda.
Here it goes.
No, not
Ay,
just
cabrón, me
shots.
diste
I
más.
hate
Another-
shots.
Crown Royal Peach.
I do not like that. No.
Henry said, Obi.
Yeah. Thank you, Henry. I wish I can come to back. I want to come back to the Cat City.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for helping us to get to 21 likes. You guys are amazing.
Cheers,
Pinky
guys.
up.
We said
Cheers.
20 likes. Wait, we got 12 views. We got 12 views, Mom.
The doctor said 21 likes. Look right here. Ooh, that was good.
And we got
I kinda
Henry
want
too
another one
said
just for
21 likes.
Just for
Okay,
fun.
okay.
Oh, where's our dinosaur?
What thing?
The beep 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 beep. When we get to 20 likes, we gotta do the
It's
beep
up
beep
there.
beep.
It's up there.
I keep forgetting, guys. I gotta get it together.
Go.
20 likes! Yay! Thank you guys so much. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for helping us get there. Makes sense now that that's why they were so cool with all the kids' chaos at night. Who? Wait, did I miss something? Little Angel says, what's up, Obi? He left already. But hi, Little Angel. I hope you're having a good day. Bacon said, Angel, that's why they offered me free rooms, bro. Don't be jealous. They liked you being in the tarantarans. Henry said, now I don't have to wear tarantarans. Now I can wear pajamas because it's getting cold already. Angel said, Park and Sip. Haha, makes sense. Why now? That's why they were so cool with all the kids' chaos at night. And Hortensia said, I like. Oh, yeah, I did read that one. Bacon said, oh no, Angel said Bacon needs a road trip to Cat City, November or December. Bacon. 22 likes. Can I have the Stormtrooper Obi? Oh, he left already. Sorry. Rob said, sounds like this comment section needs an in-person meetup. I know.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it going. It's
yeah.
just everybody's got different schedules and
Yeah,
different
we're
obligations
definitely planning
and
on
things.
something.
But hopefully, sooner rather than later, we'll try
plan
to set something up.
Yeah. We'll do some drinks, some games.
We can have a poker night.
Poker. It'll be fun. Bacon said we'll be there for sure in November or December, Angel. And Henry said, get that beep, 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 dino. Yeah, that. I don't want to do it too much because I don't know if it sounds loud or annoying.
No, and then the kids come try to get it because they don't get to play with this.
Yeah, but it's so cool. Dilophosaurus is my favorite dinosaur. One of my favorite dinosaurs. And my friend found this, I don't know, at Marshall's or something. And she's like, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Do you want it? And I was like, oh, I guess, and she brought it over. And when I saw it in person, I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad you got this for me because it's so freaking cute. Oh, I don't know why I'm showing it to but here it is.
She's trying to get him to speak into the
Yeah,
mic.
I was trying to get him to speak into the mic. So funny. There's a video that she sent me today too, and you know how like sometimes the Jurassic World ride like messes up and the dinosaurs aren't working. So this lady was like recording, and she's like, "Oh no, Blue isn't working. Oh no, the Indominus is down too," and the worker was like, "Rawr, rawr, rawr, rawr." It was so funny.
Trying to add their own side effects to it.
Yeah, it was the funniest thing. Oh, you know what? Raul, I'm going to send it to you because I think you'll get a kick out of it. Yes, Park and Sip. Counting the days for some fish tacos when you get here in November, December. Dang. Those fish tacos are always so good. How's my furry friend doing? Isabel, who? Squishy? Oh, she's good. You're so silly. Oh, my favorite child. He's great. Milo is his favorite child. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Somebody said my name?
No.
Oh, yeah. Bacon was saying... was it Bacon? No, Henry. Henry said if he can have the Stormtrooper.
I can.
Why?
Wait, where's the Stormtrooper?
That one.
That one, the big one.
There it is. I'm
Look,
gonna
it's-
press the button.
It's as tall as Obi.
It's literally his height.
No, don't push it because I think of the... I don't know how that shit works. Can
Well,
he have it? Can he have it or not?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
That's not yours, buddy.
I know,
It's
but
mommy's.
we can have a Star Wars party
Oh,
at
we can have a
his
Star.
house.
Oh, we can have a Star Wars
Oh,
party.
so he's gonna let you borrow it for your Star Wars party at your house, he said.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Bacon said, my favorite child, Milo. It's okay, Obi. Isabel said Milo is super tiny. He needs special water to keep him hydrated and AC to survive. Yeah, they're both so small. And Luna too. Is Milo smaller than Luna? I'm out. See y'all. Yes, actually, wait. Are you guys going ice skating today
Tomorrow.
or tomorrow?
Wait, let me check my calendar.
Obi, Henry is just kidding. Okay, you're awesome, Obi. Thanks, bud.
No, it's only until on Friday, so tomorrow or Thursday.
Not today, Friday. Yes, for sure. Huh?
Today's Thursday.
Yeah, today's Wednesday.
I mean Wednesday. Tomorrow
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yes. Practice is canceled tomorrow. You're not why?
Oh no.
Bacon said, yeah, he's 5 pounds smaller than Luna. Luna would beat him. Oh, that's so cute. I've never seen them together, so I don't know, but I feel like they're both super tiny. Huh. Yeah, fast.
Okay. I went to the Small World, so in Disneyland. Have you ever went into Small World? It has an AC. Yeah.
Was that your favorite part of the ride, that it had an
Yeah.
AC?
Yeah, and it went like a slow.
Rob said Kings have a tournament going at Toyota. Oh, got it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Isabel said smart water bacon, and Angel said have a great night, Roberto Arriaga. All right, guys, we are gonna definitely call it a night. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I always appreciate you guys spending your time with us.
We still got 20 likes. It's okay. Maybe next time.
Hey, but we got to 20 likes. That's awesome, right?
Yeah, let me use a honky. It's
One
called
time. Hey, I said one time.
Oops, sorry.
See, like that's what Chilo was talking about, that he gets carried away. Chilo, I was gonna wait for. I don't know where he went. Can you call your dad? I think he went to go help Rex. Henry said yes. Ob knows what's up. That AC hits different in Small World. Oh yeah, he was like, can we go back on it again? I was like, no, let's do something else. Oh, we're just gonna say bye already. Just wrapping it up. Oh, Isabel's crying. Why is she crying?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Yes. Thank you guys again so much for being here. We appreciate you every single time. Thank you guys for helping us get to 20 likes. And we'll be here again next week, next Wednesday. Same time, different subject. We'll see what we talk about next week.
Thank you guys.
Oh, because you're leaving, she said, Isabel. It's got to have to put the boys to sleep because they got to wake up early because they got
a long day tomorrow.
We have to do everything.
Thank you so much, Bacon.
Thank you,
Angel,
guys. We love
Isabel,
you too, Bacon.
Raul.
We love you too.
Chilo got me
Roberto.
doing the hearts now.
Oh my god.
Everybody who joined us, Lauren, thank you.
Yeah.
JJQ.
Parking
All you guys,
safe.
thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Have a good night.
Good night, guys.
Good
Thank you.
night,
Thank you.
everybody.
Don't forget to drink a lot of water this weekend and stay safe.
Yeah.
Have a
We'll
great
see
night,
you guys
guys.
next week.